Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Man United Career Mode. I know it's the only season I'm really sticking with right now, but it's the only series I'm really enjoying it right now. So we are back once again with the ill behaviour. Let's see what we did last time then to kick off today's ep. We'll just give you a little recap. I'll give you 5 seconds to click off. If you haven't watched last episode, I'd advise you go watch it. One, two, three, 4, 5. You can kind of see what we've done in the Carabao Cup anyway, because it's spoilers on the fucking left. But basically, last episode, we had a perfect episode. Kind of. Well, I mean, it depends how you define perfect. I had the Carabao Cup quarterfinal. It went all the way to penalties. Maybe not as perfect as you would like, but we got the dub, and that's all that really matters to me. Ignore that bleach, or that blotch, whatever it's called, in the December section there. Just ignore that on the 12th of December. Don't need to see that. So we kicked off with a 4-2 win on penalties in the Carabao Cup quarter-final after drawing 2-2 in the 90 minutes. We had to save the game for Xerxes. We then beat Leeds 3-0. Liverpool we won 3-1. They were just under par, it seemed, and we took advantage of that. We beat Ipswich 4-1, and then we ended last time by getting revenge against Bournemouth. It wasn't, maybe the same goal difference. It wasn't the same score line, but it's a dub anyway, and that's what really matters to me, is that we won in that match. So that leads us to today. Cup heaven, apparently, today, because we've only got 2 league games, so we're not going to make much ground on City and Chelsea at the top of the table, which I'll show you in a minute, the table. Because we've got the Carabao Cup first leg, semi-final first leg thing, against Cardiff. We played at Old Trafford. We then follow that up with a round 3 game, I think it is, against Swansea in the FA Cup. Following that is a trip to Craven Cottage to face European contenders, Fulham. Yeah, I know it's not 2010, but apparently it seems to be. They're about as well. Everton, we host them, and then we finish off the job today at LASK. Nothing really screaming out to make this a massive episode with massive games involved, because it isn't one of those. It's one of those that we just have to go through the business, go through the motions, go through January, see what we can do transfer wise as well. I don't think we're going to do any incomings. There might be a couple of outgoings. We also don't have this game that I was looking forward to playing today. That's not going to fall today. The Etihad. We don't play Man City today. We don't travel to the other side of Manchester because it's the 6th game out of this lot. So we're going to have to wait till next time. We've got Real Sociedad coming up, Villa coming up, the second leg against Cardiff as well, and then probably an FA Cup game around here somewhere. Yeah, we are in a lot of competitions. This might be the most episodic series yet. This might have the most episodes in it so far because we're in so many competitions. We usually don't make it far in the Carabao Cup, but this time we've decided that we want it, so we're going for it. We've reached semi-finals, so little competition update. We're in all 4 of them still, and this is how it looks in the Carabao Cup. We are against Cardiff City. The other semi-final is Crystal Palace versus Manchester City. Of course, those contested over 2 legs. In the Premier League, this is what I want to show you. Well, I want to show you all of them, but I'm going to show you this as well. Manchester City lost a game. Believe it or not, they lost a game, and they actually dropped quite a few points last episode, which means the gap has closed. Not just with us, but Liverpool are right there as well. Chelsea only 3 points off the top now as we continue through January. I can't remember who they lost to. I think it was Aston Villa. It was Aston Villa. They won 1-0 at the Etihad. So it's not over yet. There's still a lot of hope for this title race to still be on. We've started to slow down in terms of conceding goals as well, which means we aren't conceding as many. I think we're nearly highest in the league still, but we aren't actually doing too bad now. Ipswich sat at the bottom, Everton and Leeds in the relegation zone as well. We play Everton today, so maybe we struggle. I don't know. I'm never good against relegation sides. FA Cup draw looks like this. I'm not going to read every single one out, but we have been given Swansea. I will read the other big 6 ones out. Spurs have got Shrewsbury. You can see your clubs here if you're interested in what your club has. Man City have Huddersfield. Liverpool have Burnley. Chelsea have Everton, and Arsenal have Fulham. Arsenal and Fulham should be an interesting one because Fulham have been the ones that have been performing better. But just to quickly scroll, or kind of slowly scroll, for the rest of the draw, if you want to see what your team has, you'll need a pause because I'm not sitting on here all day reading 64 fixtures or whatever it is, 32 fixtures with 64 teams in it because I do not have the capacity. And then in the UCL, haven't made any progress in that because we haven't played for a little bit. But this is how it's looking still. Monaco, Lombardia, obviously Inter Milan, Leverkusen and Manchester City all sat on 14 points. Manchester United and Milan sat on 13 points, with Club Brugge and Atletico closing at the top 8. Playoff spots are Frankfurt, Fenerbahce, Athens, Roma, Barcelona, Sporting, Leipzig, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Juventus, Sevilla, PSV, Borussia Dortmund, Benfica, and LASK, who will face today away from home. And the bottom 12, Braga, Chelsea, Midtjylland, Real Sociedad, Slavia Prague, Celtic, PSG, Dynamo Kiev, Ajax, BSC Young Boys, Porto, and finally Dinamo Zagreb. Now, as well, today there was a little patch that's been put on the game. I don't know what it's fixed because I didn't read all of it. I just could not be bothered, if I'm being transparent. But apparently, a lot of the gameplay stuff that was struggling a little bit has been fixed. They fixed crosses a little bit as well. So I'm intrigued to see how the gameplay goes today. See if it's changed in any way. See if it's improved in any way, or see if it's regressed in any way. It'd be interesting to see. But what I do know is that we are ready to go, as far as I'm aware. We do also have a new signing. I don't know if you know. So to let you know, the pre-contract agreement with Jan Oman has been completed. We have signed probably the best goalkeeper in the save, and the reason was that we could, well, the reason was we could get away with it, that I thought we could get away with it, is that Jan Oman was just one of 4 top quality keepers at Atletico Madrid. So they had, who did they have? They had Martinez, they had Oblak, they had Moldovan, who's a good backup as well. In the end, we sent them to Gea as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Oblak has also left, which has kind of left them in a bit of a situation, but they've still got enough quality. They should have anyway, because I think they still had Martinez, and we did give them De Gea. So the goalkeeper, what? We did give them De Gea. No, I'm telling you, we gave them De Gea. Well, anyway, it's kind of fallen apart a little bit, but we took their goalkeeper. It's the way it is. Business is business. And we did give them De Gea back. So why isn't he on the squad list? Anyway, De Gea is there, back at Atletico to retire. For whatever reason, he's not on the squad list. Maybe because I can't approach him. I can approach him. So why is he not on the squad list? I don't know. Anyway, they do have De Gea as well, so they've got plenty of goalkeeper talent. They've got Martinez and De Gea. I can't remember what Oblak went. I do need to sneeze though, so I'm searching for his name. I'm going to sneeze. Needed that. Alright. Yeah, he's at Leipzig now. Right. I completely forgot about that when we were signing Oman, to be honest, but it is what it is. We also did have a loan offer for Ahmad, who it's a difficult one. This is the wrong page because that's the transfers. Also, did any of our players get picked up? It doesn't look like it. Am I going to sneeze again? For fuck's sake. It's one of those days where I just sneeze. Alright, I think we're fine. Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking of loaning Ahmad because, obviously, we've got Kvaratskhelia, who just hit a new level last episode. He's now up to a good amount of contributions, which he already was at, but he's kept going with it, 15 and 9. Obviously, Bowman coming back and kind of stealing that spot means that Ahmad kind of is left without a spot since returning from injury. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him half a season somewhere else just to try and get back into playing shape. And then we decide what we're going to do when he comes back. We're going to give him 6 months somewhere. I think I would like Premier League, but I wouldn't be opposed to Dortmund. Mainly because I could look at the numbers then if it was a Premier League. But do you know what? We'll just reject for now. No, we won't. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it sat there just in case any other offers come in. We might as well see what we've got. But the plan is to loan him out. Obviously, he's still recovering from injury, so we won't be able to use him today against Cardiff. But we will get there soon, and we'll loan him out, like I said, 6 months somewhere. Might get him back into playing form, and maybe back into the Man United squad rotation. The deal off as Aston Villa tried to sign Delete. It seems offers were Onana at 49 million, but Man United rejected the deal as a different valuation of the player. Kvaratskhelia impressive performances. Manchester United earned him the Premier League Player of the Month award. As you can see, we've commented on that, saying this deserves all recognition, and he had a banging month. I told you that banging month, but like I didn't know he was going to win that award. To be honest, I knew he was nominated for it, but I didn't expect him to win it because I never seem to win Player of the Months in these career modes. Nobody in the team of the week after we beat Bournemouth 1-0. I believe Jean Oman should have been in there, get a clean sheet on his debut, but who am I to, judge? Excitement surges as the Carabao Cup semi-finals draw near. Manchester United ready to clash with Cardiff City for their place in the final. Spurs beat Forest, Chelsea beat Arsenal, West Ham beat Palace. Solid display from Manchester United's defence saw Rodriguez's players keep a clean sheet against AFC Bournemouth as they won 1-0. And after a great performance in the match against Bournemouth, Fernandes is named player of the match. We triumphed over Bournemouth 1-0 in the top of the table clash. Not quite a revenge we wanted after they beat us 6-1 at their ends, but it's better than it's better than nothing. We got the 3 points. I think that's what really matters the most about that result. So before we go any further, see all tasks, offer for Ahmad, youth tournament started as well. Let's have a look then at what the media have got to say first. That's Matt Fernandes, completed 14 passes and accuracy of 93%. You think he could have done any better? Not much, mate. He could have put that 14th pass on target, but about it, really. We'll always encourage, because if you get too happy with Fernandes, he gets too complacent. I know he's not going to play probably his first 2 games, but Dello seems unable to reliably. That's because I fucking lunge a lot, to be honest. It's not because he's bad. I just lunge a ton. It makes his stats look worse because of that. And Mainu, yeah, a bit stinky, but I don't actually think I started him. I would have started him. Maybe just have a bad game. I don't know, but he's good. He gets a rest in this one, though. Doesn't get a rest a lot, because I do like him. I'm trying to play him as much as I can. Right then, let's see what Cardiff are bringing to the table. I can probably guess a little bit. Championship players, but they're in a playoff race, so maybe they've got somebody that could change the game for them. We've got Horvath in goal, O'Dowda and Ng as the fullbacks, Chambers and Gutas as the centre-backs, Willock and Meite as the wingers, Rawls and Wintle as the centre-mids, with Rawls as the captain, Ramsey at cam, and Robinson at striker. Dallin, Turnbull, El Ghazi, Fish, Colwell, Robertson and Davis on the bench. They won 5 out of the last 5. I'm presuming that's just for the EFL Cup rather than any other competition. They play a counter-attacking football style with the key attacking players being Willock and Robinson. So we kind of play similar to them. They kind of play similar to us. And it looks as if you go for Ollie Tanner or Anwar El Ghazi as their main players. They do have Dan Gore on loan. So a homecoming for Dan Gore if he gets the game. Intriguing, that. And Will Fish there as well. Can't remember if we sold him there, if the game sold him there before we got in. I don't remember. But what I do know is that is the team we're facing. We are going to rotate as much as we can, but it's still going to be quite a strong team because the depth isn't that much, to be honest. We'll go with the second team sheet. Oman obviously comes out after his incredible debut for Gillet, who returns to the lineup. Shaw for Cadiolo because Shaw is tired. Maz, Yoro, Maguire. I don't know if I'm going to risk a Toure and Maguire link up, but I am going to put Toure on the bench. And Bowman obviously will get the nod ahead of Ahmad, who is still recovering, with Stack coming in as well from my... Oh, excuse me, my voice is going. Give me a second. Love that when that happens. Stack coming in from Minor, give Minor a rest. He'll still be on the bench if we need him, but I'll give him a bit of a rest. And that's the rest of the team, I think. I don't think we need to switch much, apart from the captaincy. Going to Slabhead at the back. That is a team that we'll use against Cardiff then at Old Trafford for the first leg of the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Gillet in goal, Cadiolo and Mazraoui as fullbacks, Yoro and Maguire as the centre-backs, with Maguire captain in the side, Stack and Hjulmand the DMs, Baldanzi at cam, Rashford off the left, Bowman off the right, Xerxes at striker. At Old Trafford then, ladies and gentlemen, it is Manchester United versus Cardiff City. While it loads up, I'm going to finish off my coffee. Bruno getting the tifo. I don't want to like toot my own horn, but I do make a mean cup of coffee. Oh, I'm trying to wake myself up a bit more. I got up a little bit earlier to try and stream this today. Trying to fix the old sleeping pattern. Had a good sleep last night. I went to sleep early-ish, probably around midnight. I think I went to bed. I don't know what time I got to sleep exactly, because I closed my eyes and kind of just nod off. I put YouTube videos on and fall asleep to them, so I don't know exactly what time was, but put myself to bed about midnight, got a good sleep in. We go today. I need to be consistent with it though. Xerxes, the player to watch. Not surprised when you put a good quality striker against a championship defence, but you got to think this championship defence, this championship team that Cardiff are bringing are what was I going to say? Are in the playoff race. They're going for promotion to the Premier League. Whereas the boys in red. We'll see the boys in blue for the away side as I finish off this coffee. Slightly better than what I expected to bring. No Dan Gore at all. So there isn't a homecoming. Unless he's cup tied and he physically can't, but I don't think that's ever mattered before in these career modes, so I don't know. What I do know is I think Cardiff are kicking off proceedings as Old Trafford rocks. We look to enter a cup final once again. The first time in this save though that we could be in the Carabao Cup final. They try and go early. Good luck getting past Guardiola. The reason I started him instead of Shaw is because Shaw has no stamina. I think he got the Bournemouth game, if I'm not mistaken. Rashford's going to try and find Xerxes here. Going to knock it down. Bowman keeps possession of it. Maz. That was not out for, but it could work. That could work well. Oh, it's worked well. That's very unlucky though. 4 minutes in. And it's brilliant play to get it to Rashford. It was intended for Bowman, but I don't really care. It's gone to a player and they've scored it, so, you know, it's just very unlucky. I thought the Cardiff player had got their foot in. He hadn't. Rashford doesn't hit this convincingly, to be honest. It's a big mistake from Horvat. That's the last thing Cardiff needed to open up today's game. Last thing that was needed. Third goal in the Carabao from Marcus Rashford. Does get these games over Garnacho usually. Unless we've drawn a big team, in which case the number 7 will get the nod. But Rashford gives us the lead, and I feel a bit bad for the Cardiff defence, but at the same time, you can't just leave holes like that in your defence, can you? Xerxes, it could be 2 quite quickly here. Baldanzi. Oh, it's blocked. Stick it all the way. Rashford could go for a second, perhaps. Also play it to Xerxes. It's blocked again. The United onslaught is coming in early. Guardiola to stack. Guardiola again. It was meant for Xerxes because he was onside, but it's trying to look at somebody who's not. And Cardiff just about get it away. Well, could have asked for a better start here at Old Trafford, could we? And I know we're on a bit of a win streak, but if we don't get 5 wins here today, there'll be hundreds of questions. El Ghazi equalises, I assumed, which was silly of me. Not that I could do anything about it anyway, it was good play. I thought that he was offside. But I think Guardiola plays him on. And Gillet, can't do much about that, honestly. I do like the fact that Gillet does get his game time still. But the thing is, with Gillet, he's good. And I will blame him when he's in the wrong. And maybe could have reacted a bit faster there. But the shot was so quick from El Ghazi that didn't really have the time to react. And it's 1-1 out of absolutely fucking nowhere. Well, if it's easier to lock onto Bowman, why isn't the ball just looking at Bowman there? Well, it might not be as cut and dry as I thought it was. I thought it'd be easy, this one. Bit of rotation. Bit of an easy day out for us, but we made that mistake against fucking Norwich. Now Xerxes. Want to let it run a little bit, but we can go for it anyway. Gone the wrong way there. I tried to go far post, went near post, and Horvath gets a save. Quick drink of coffee. That's actually finished off. It was starting to go cold, so tried to make sure I finish it off. Maguire the target, obviously. Slab head. Oh. Gilman. Oh. Tried to nod it across. Nobody could get on the end of it. I won't say it was actually a shot with Gilman because that's kind of embarrassing, but it was actually a shot with Gilman. Just cut it out though. We'll get a throw. Right. Wrong. What? I mean, is it not obviously come off it? I don't know. Well, whatever. At least it makes it interesting rather than just piss easy. Run through the Welsh side. There's a reason they're going for promotion. Where in real life they're trying to avoid relegation. There's a feel-good factor in Cardiff right now. Robertson. What is going on? Am I playing Cardiff or have I fucking lined up here against Barcelona? Because the passing's good from him. And he's just hit this. He's twatted it. The problem is, Gillet has conceded 2 against Cardiff, but it's 2 that he couldn't really do much about. Cardiff have started off like a house on fire, and they take the lead. They take the lead at Old Trafford. Did my confidence get ahead of me? Mate, what the fuck? Yeah, don't aim it right next to you. Don't bother. Go for the players marked and further away. Interception by Stack. I think I maybe over-rotated. If it gets to a point where we have to actually bring on some of these players off the bench, I'm going to be concerned because we probably face City in the final, and we've not really made a great account of ourselves against Championship teams, let alone Premier League teams, in this competition before. Norwich took us to penalties, and we were the ones that had to earn them. Cardiff lead at Old Trafford. Granted, 2 very good goals. Much can be done about them. They both come down Maguire's side, I must admit. But in the day, there's not much you can do about them. And they've forced Cadiola out of position. It's nearly 3 from Simic. What is it? Nah, is this one of those like glitched games where it's I'm just gonna get battered? Because if so, I don't know if I can be quite arsed with today's episode. Like, I get that Cardiff might be putting up an upset here, and I understand that upsets can happen in these video games, but I feel like, do you know what? I don't know yet. They've just been better than us out the gate. We have heavily rotated, so. Bowman. Well, that's obviously we have a talent like that. That's why we have a talent like Roman Bowman. You've got to shut him down instantly or he goes through. Parity restored. Keeper should be doing better. But who cares? Bowman makes it 2-2 with a goal fest here at Old Trafford. I'm hoping there's no more goals to come for Cardiff, but the way they've been playing, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Try and pick out Roman Bowman, but I don't think it's going to work. He's 5'8". Oh, he does win the header. You know what? Work rate on that. Maz. Tries to cut it back. I was looking for Xerxes, but he's offside. Shot. Oh, Rashi lashes one and Horvath equal to it. But it is a corner. Well, talk about a way to open the episode, I suppose. Cardiff have kind of put pressure on us, to be honest. I respect it. Stack. Wasn't even aimed at him. Well, it went to him, so obviously it was aimed at him in some capacity, but I wanted Maguire on the end of that. Not get past Cadiola, but you'll get the throw-in off of him. Does everyone get back though for United? We've got a bit of time to just recover. Well, talk about being shocked. Maguire does get there first. I was concerned because it locked off Maz. Wasn't sure what it wanted me to do there, but Maguire does get there despite having no pace left. Just got respect. Maz, well, Dan's doing that fucking half winger thing, isn't he? Or is whatever plan's on, because I think that's the plan that's on for this second formation, the half winger, which I'm okay with, but I forgot till just now. What? No, like this is fucking mad because this is Cardiff City. Tiki-taka about I know his business. I can't close it down. Good save, Gillet. Our corner goes Cardiff's way. They're putting us to the sword. Obviously, a full United 11, a proper, you know, full strength 11 takes these to the cleaners, but we're giving other players some chances and it could backfire on us. Maguire should win that. Baldanzi picks up a loose ball, tries to find Bowman, but it's blocked. And Xerxes can't get the ball. You know what, if we get to half time 2-all, the way this fucking game's been going, I'll be alright with it, you know. They've been strangely very good. Like, I knew they were going to put up a performance because it's the Carabao Cup semi-final, but when I thought they were like this good, I wouldn't have agreed with you. Well, that saved the wrong person. It was obviously Baldanzi that I wanted to go to. And the curse went over Bowman's head. Well, whatever. 2-all at the break is mad. Especially as we've had to claw back again. But on the other side of it, it's a two-legged affair. So when you think about it, it's not the end of the world. Rashford gave us the lead quite luckily. I thought, okay, this could be a difficult day for Cardiff. They proved me wrong instantly. They went 2-1 up, only for Roman Bowman to equalise before the break. But it's a dangerous Cardiff we're coming up against. We should be fine, but at the same time, they haven't fucking held back, have they? 53-47 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 4, 2 expected goals to 1. I think we do win this over both legs. I think we win both legs. Like, win the first one and win the second one just to make it look dominant. But Cardiff have not, you know, slouched. I'm still confident we get through, though. Rashford, our best player at the break, involved in both goals, with Collins being their best player, getting an assist from left back. In the second we go down at Old Trafford. I don't know what I'm doing Baldanzi there, to be honest. Good man getting pressed right out of the gate. We can find a goal, open up the second half, and that might put the Cardiff, you know, confidence down a bit. Bowman gets his shot blocked. Cariola reads. Rashford, Xerxes. It would have been easier to have got Baldanzi, actually, I think. Yeah. Didn't really fall for Xerxes. Didn't let me switch to Stack, I think it was there. Bowman. Well, they just left too much space for Baldanzi, but it's a great block. And Stack. The Stack attack. Oh, not a bad shot. Horvath had to be equal to it. Well, we've come up the half with venom. Like, it's probably the best word to describe it. We are not wanting to bottle this. Corner will come in from Marcus Rashford as I aim for Maguire. Will he rise highest? He will rise highest! It's Slabhead! It's his last season as a professional footballer in this career mode, but the captain strikes first in the second half. Sends us into the lead, rises highest over 2 men. Can the keeper do better here? Right, well, that goal shouldn't stand, should it? If that's what I thought I've seen. because that's dead ass. And I love Maguire, but that looks like his dead ass gone through Horvath. You know what? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. The new updates come out. That's not an issue at all. Oh my god. That is. Oh, I don't even want to win like that. I thought that's what I saw. I just don't know. The new patch has come out and already I've put a header through the goalkeeper. Believe it or not, I wasn't trying to give him one back, but I feel like that's what's right. I wasn't trying to do it. I was trying to get my defender, which I wasn't allowed to do, of course. And apparently they're just the best team in the world today. This has been a fucking... I mean, this has been a mental Let's Open episode. Three all at Old Trafford. That's the first one I think Gillet could have probably stopped. But I feel like it's not intentional, but it's fair after what just happened with the Maguire one. No, I think it is one of these fucking glitched games because Cardiff shouldn't be this good. Gillet finally makes a save. Cardiff nearly take the lead, but yeah, this might be one of them Fenerbahce games where the game is just fucked. Again, a new patch has just come out. New updates just come out, new title updates. I don't know if that's fucking fucked with the game at all. Fish nearly puts it away past his former club. Wins a header ahead of Maz. Yoro was on the line just in case. Bruv, yeah, I don't know what's up with this new patch. Well, I mean, okay, well, I've not actually aimed the header there yet. Signing of Oman's been done. It's a huge price, but they'll get a huge reward out of it. Baldanzi. Oh, it's the wrong side of the post. Mate, I don't believe fucking Maguire's goal still, to be honest. But I'm okay with it because Cardiff immediately equalised. Stack. Oh, I want to try and score a goal with him. He's not had one all save. I know he's only had a few games here and there, but imagine if he had a goal. Yeah, I'm not going to force the issue. I'd like to just have the win. Xerxes, try to knock it down. Rashford, blocked. That's not a foul. I can't believe that Maguire goal, man. I'm going to have to clip that. Because that is fucking... the hugest amount of bollocks I've seen in the game for a while. At the end of the game, we'll go back and we'll clip it, because that's fucking mad. Oh, Bowman took it the whole way, had the advantage, just didn't have a goal. Oh, I really want to fire it with Stack from range, but they just close it down so well. Odanze. I was meant to go to Bowman, but that's okay. That's not okay. Yeah, there's a reason he gets maybe like 5 games a season. I'm joking, it's not because he's bad, it's just because of unlucky there. Xerxes. Baldanzi. Should have shot with Xerxes, shouldn't I? Should have shot with Xerxes. Well, I say we're resting everyone for the next game, but the next game is also an FA Cup game against Swansea, so we're kind of just going to use these same players again. Rotation, but maybe we won't rotate too much because, fuck me, today's been a learning experience. Cardiff definitely playing to the occasion. Xerxes. Stack. Come on, mate. Please. Anton Stack. Anton Stack! The Stack attack. He's been here 2.5, well, 1.5 years actually. He's really making it sign in season 1. And the Stack attack. It's a great goal as well. Finally finds a finish. What a finish, Anton Stack. Can we hold on? Or is there another equaliser for Cardiff? Anton Stack could be the difference maker. What a fucking match to open up to this episode, by the way. If we're getting all the bullshit out of the way now, we might as well, you know. Maguire scoring through a goalkeeper. Cardiff scoring 3. I can't really say it's bullshit though, because Cardiff's goals were good. 2 out of the 3 of them were good anyway. The third one could have been prevented, I think, a bit better. But in fact, the first one could probably be prevented better too. But the point is, they've been good finishes. Not much Gilly could do about him, but he has a bit of a stinker today otherwise. I mean, the fact that he's conceded 3 to a championship team may be raising question marks over whether we should use him against Swansea. Probably will, but don't know. Concerned, that's all. Stack. Rashi. Oh, it's palmed away. Bowman keeps it alive. Maz. Ah, try to take one. As well, with our record in the FA Cup, it started to get a bit better, but most of our games go to extra time. You kind of just got to wonder, who's the right choice? Do we go with a 98 old man that will guarantee us going through because they just won't score past him, or do we give Gilly minutes because goodness knows when he'll get him again, you know? Bollocks. I've aimed at a striker and it's just not in front of a striker. Nearly 4-4 for Cardiff. It's been a mad fucking day. I don't think Maguire will get another game because I've not subbed him off. So I don't think he'll be ready for the Swansea game, but he scored today. Granted, there is titanic question marks around the goal, but he has scored today. I thought Bowman was going to make more of a run, truth be told. 5 minutes left. Yeah, this is 4-4. If there was ever a 4-4 game, this is it. I wasn't even surprised because it just wouldn't let me switch to Cadiolo there to catch up. You just knew. You just knew that was going to happen. Like it couldn't have been more obviously scripted if it tried. I wasn't even allowed to switch to Cadiolo. Yoro doesn't get the strength. Cadiolo doesn't get to be switched to. Gillet might have to go to a job centre low-key. I can't... I mean, it's a new fucking update and there's already issues game 1. Like, how? Do we have anything to fucking riposte with here before the end? I mean, Cardiff nearly put it to own net. Collins makes sure that Bowman doesn't get it. Last chance saloon for United to take a lead into the second leg. crowd might be louder than I am right now. Baldanzi. Hunts for Maguire. Finds Maguire. Wrong side of the post. Well, I mean, it might be a stupid game, but have you ever seen a more entertaining Carabao Cup semi-final first leg? I don't think you have. At Old Trafford, it is Manchester United 4, Cardiff 4. What has just happened? Honestly, the first two goals were phenomenal. Robertson's goal was a pick of the bunch. Third goal probably should have been stopped by Gillet, to be honest with you. The fourth goal was scripted to fuck, so there's nothing much you could do. Like, as soon as that 5 minutes flashed up, you just knew that it was not going to be a fucking hope for us to win that match. 4-4 at Old Trafford means that this tie is still very much in the balance. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I just need to watch that Maguire goal again. I'm going to stay silent during it because I'm going to clip it. But that is possibly the most bullshit goal I've seen on this save. Well, in the game ever. It's just mad. It's just insane. Oh yeah, I need adverts on my phone. Cheers. See, that was I was what I was asking for. Like, surely that surely can't run. Like, does I am starting all over the place because it just doesn't make sense to me. It is a marvel. It is an absolute marvel of a game. I will get on with it, but like, bear with me. I'm still in shock that we've drawn 4-4 to Cardiff, to be honest. Let's get back into the actual episode then, because that is the worst goal, singular, I've ever seen, and I'm the one that fucking scored it. If that comes up against me, I'm losing my shit. I'm probably ending the episode then and there. Right. Take a look at the stats. 21 shots to 10. 50-50 in terms of possession. 4.8 expected goals to 2. They're a championship side. You expect them to do more. I don't really know how to go about it, to be honest. Taking a look then at the results. Rashford with a 9.3. He gets man of the match. A goal and 2 assists off that side. Stack with a goal and an 8.7. Bowman with a goal and an 8.4. Baldanzi with an assist and an 8.2. Xerxes with an assist as well with the 8.2 rating. And Maguire with the last goal, and definitely the most questionable. It's a 7.4 rating for Slabhead. For them, it is Simic with a brace and an 8.9. Robertson, he looks like quite a good little player, and he proved that today. A goal and 2 assists and an 8.9 also. Wintle gets an 8.5. Collins with an assist and 7.9. El Ghazi with another goal, 7.8. And the other assist coming from Isak Davis, who gets a 6.8. Goalkeepers, we're not on top today. Horvath, 11 shots, 7 saves, 4 conceded. I don't even look at Gillet's, but I'm gonna, because he needs to know. 7 shots, 3 saves, 4 conceded. Not great from Alexandre Gillet. If he wants to stay as the backup, he's going to need to keep the performances up as well. He's going to get the minutes to prove it, but that was shit from him. And that was shit from us. Well, I'm glad we're talking about Roman Bowman and not about that game, the result. But yeah, Bowman gets a celebration of his performance because he's just insane. Yeah, I'm really not sure about that game in total, to be honest. 4-4 draw, Old Gafford. It's a bit of a wild opener, but I just don't really know what to say, to be honest with you. I don't want to get him complacent, so we're just going to encourage, and hopefully that doesn't get him complacent. Well, yeah, Bowman's doing really well, as we knew he would, but I didn't think he'd do this well this quick. He has really become a star player as part of this team. I reckon he could get 80 rated before the end of the season. Another offer for Ahmad. This one comes from Lazio. Again, I'm kind of just wanting to try and keep him in the Prem, but I don't think you know what? I don't think Lazio are in the Champions League. Alright, let me just check. No, they're not. They're not in the Champions League. I might be inclined. Are they in the Europa? It's just so I avoid playing against him, to be honest with you. Are they in the conference? Have they got any Europe at all? It doesn't look like Lazio have any Europe, but you know what? It's a risk-free move then. Don't have to worry about playing against him. I'm happy to negotiate that to a short-term loan deal. We ain't going for a 2-year. Just end the season, bruv. And we'd look for a 50-50 split. Lovely. She'll probably turn down the Dortmund deal, as Ahmad will go out for the rest of the season, hopefully gain some game time and ability. Xerxes happy to get game time. Anton Stack, he did really well, and he got a goal. Time's not up here, mate. You're always available just when we need you at the critical times. Just go to the second team, put energies on all of them. Except for Oman, who needs a sharpness plan. Then the bench, everyone's sharpness, or most people's sharpness. I'll have some reserves. I should mention as well, I did change some of the team around, so I need to sort out the green lightning bolts in the start 11, and that's fine. Just Cadiolo, Stack, Gillet, who I'm not really sure if I trust, but we're going to go with him again, and Bowman. So those players are fit by the Swansea game. Let's see if we can get anyone coming in for Ahmad. Anyone else coming in? Interesting offers perhaps from the Premier League teams, perhaps. Ooh, okay. Napoli have signed Dani Olmo. Leeds United have agreed to deal to sign Cardona. Newcastle are looking at Ter Stegen. I believe Arsenal are also looking at him. Sheffield United, Leeds United go into their rivalry. The Yorkshire rivalry, I guess. I don't really know. Coventry and Wolves, they're kind of in close proximity, so I could guess that one. And I'm not being funny, but you look at the forwards shortlisted for the 2027 UEFA Team of the Year. How is it Xerxes and not Højlund? I love Xerxes, and he did have a really good year last year. But how is it him over Højlund in the Team of the Year, potentially? I don't think it'll be him anyway. It'll be the other two. It'll be Haaland and Vinny, probably, because Mbappe, I don't know. Haaland did really well last year, and Vinny was Ballon d'Or winner, so I'm assuming he'll be in. That's mad. But anyway, another Kvaratskhelia fan account. Kvaratskhelia is one of the top performers in each Manchester United's last games. He looks like a man to watch each time he steps onto the pitch. And after a great performance in the match against Cardiff, Rashford is named player of the match. Manchester United were denied by Simic, whose dramatic late equaliser helped Cardiff to a 4-4 draw. Yes, that you are not disbelieving your eyes. A 4-all draw. And neither team could be separated on the other side of the draw either, as it is a 2-2 draw between Crystal Palace and Manchester City. Well, then. We go again. We're hosting another Welsh side. This time it's Swansea. I don't know how much confidence I have in Gillet after that match, but we will go with him again. Probably against Logic. What's up, Sebi? Welcome, mate. Yeah, probably as Logic. We'll use Gillet again, but I can't believe we drew 4-4 against Cardiff. Right, let's see what Swansea got then before we go in to this FA Cup third round. Vigouroux in goal, Timon and Key as a fullback, Cabango and Darling as the centre backs, Fulton and Franco as the DMs with Fulton captain in the side, Ronald off the left, Jisung off the right, Cooper at cam and then Cullen at striker, Birving, Vipotnik, Storm, Wilkinson, Cho at on, that's a pretty cool name, Fisher, Pedersen as all the substitutes. They've won 4 out of their last 5, with most of them probably coming in the FA Cup. I don't know where the other ones would have come from, unless they count the league games as well. But I think it only counts competitions that you're in with them, so that might be Carabao Cup wins. I don't know. Do you know what? We don't know. Swansea are going to play tiki-taka football. Right, okay, yeah. Right. Tiki-taka player, Franco. And they haven't actually played a game in the competition yet. Just like us, so we can't really scout any other players. Mbappe to Swansea, here we go. It's about his level, to be honest. Right. We struggled against one Welsh team already today. Absolute disaster class. 4-4 at fucking Old Trafford. We need to go to the Cardiff City Stadium now. Well, we won't do it today, but next episode we need to win. And we should have won that one, but I'm just bad at the game. We did also get the jankiest goal there ever was, so you know it evens it out. Right, Manchester United versus Swansea. Second team sheet. I don't think I'll be starting Maguire again. I know he's almost fully fit. Ahmad still recovering from injury. We're not going to risk him. Bowman goes in again. This is probably risky as well, but Gillet gets another chance. A chance at redemption after that fucking terrible game. And Maguire gets rested for Torre, I think, this time around with... You know what? Inacio can go in as well. Yoro. Honestly, Yoro does not fill me with a lot of confidence when I use him. And I thought he'd be one of the ones that comes through and takes a spot of Delit or takes the spot of Martinez. But his potential's maxed out at 82. Not sure why that's happened, but it has happened. So he doesn't fill me with the most confidence in the world. The rest of his team seems alright. We'll keep in mind of him, but we're going to put Agarte in as well. I don't trust these Welsh teams now because after the last game we just had, I just don't trust them. We'll go Baldanzi again, but we're going to go Højlund this time. And Rashford Bowman. You know what, yeah. Still a bit rotated, but a little bit stronger because of how that fucking game against Cardiff went. This time it's the other Welsh team. Well, one of the other Welsh teams in the Football League pyramid. There's 3 in total. But this is Swansea that we're hosting. Gillet in goal. Shaw and Mazraoui as a fullback. Shaw, honorary captain today. He gets the armband. Inacio and Toure at centre backs. Mainu and Agarte CDMs. Baldanzi at cam. Rashford off the left. Bowman off the right. Højlund at striker. At Old Trafford then. In the third round of the FA Cup. Manchester United versus Swansea. Can we do any better against another Welsh team? Please can we win this one without any issues, because we nearly fucked up against Cardiff. Gillet, you've got a chance at redemption, but if you have another shitter, I don't know when you see the first team again, mate. Quite frankly. Because you were doing good up until Oman came in, and now Oman's in. Maybe he's feeling the pressure a bit. That's how Swansea are going. Not quite what they said on the preview, but I just don't really know what to expect, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I played against that Vipotnik guy. Did I play against that Vipotnik guy in a Europa League game? I swear I played that Jan Vipotnik guy before. I'm pretty sure he was at one of the European thingies. European clubs. I just don't remember which one. Or maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was a different Vipotnik. I don't know. There was somebody I faced with that name, or close to that name. Who cares? We face him again today. He's on the bench. We just need to fucking win. Please. No dramas, no problems. Please. Just make it not a problem. Make it easy. Defend well. Attack better. We'll be fine. We've got a bit stronger just because I don't trust this game. I don't want to get knocked out by Swansea, to be honest with you. Well, last time we went 1-0 up early. I ended up drawing 4-4, so I kind of hope we don't go up too early here. Because it could open up the gates for another 4-4. I love how Bowman tracks back, man. Bowman just does get involved in everything. I love that. Not afraid to track back, not afraid to get forward. Not afraid to just be a very good player overall. Oh, you fucking prick. I'm talking to myself there because it was a stupid idea. Just reference. Not calling my players stupid pricks. Agility's equal to that one. Good start. As Toure couldn't get the tackle in. I don't know how it's been kept in play, to be honest. Inacio closes that one down. I'm not saying we're going to be perfect, but we need to beat one Welsh team today. Try to find Baldanzi. It was nearly cleared to Bowman. Mainu's one picks out a loose ball. Maz. Oh my fucking... Put some effort into it, Mazraoui. Come on, lad. I do rate you 9 times out of 10, but passing maybe isn't his forte. I switched off him right when I needed it not to. Class. You know, fantastic. Isak Toure, lovely. Lovely job by the big bustling 6'9" man. Literally the only reason we signed him was because he was 6'9". Like, I'm not even joking. Bowman released. Cuts inside. Off he goes. One more perhaps. Oh, he felt himself. Hoyland. Oh, won't find the header. Rashford. Mainu. Can he crack one? He can. And Ren with a save. Already liking this one better than fucking the last game. Ball in. Aim for Inacio. I don't know if he's going to get there. He is. Maybe. Kind of. I don't really know, actually. Bowman. Blocked. Falls back to him potentially. He closes it down anyway. Prevents him from clearing it. Agarte can't win it. Swansea go clear. Swansea could counter. Not with Agarte on the pitch. When Agarte's on his game, nobody's fucking safe, man. Bowman. We're doing a bit more options. We'll use Maz. Again, where is the midfield? Baldanzi's doing the half-winger thing again, which is fine. I don't mind that. Bowman. One more. Hoyland. Oh, it's a great block by Darling. Oh, I was just trying to roll that into the corner, but it was blocked well. And it is the corner. Rashford. Gonna try and find Inacio. It's aimed at Mainu apparently. Tried to knock it down. Couldn't find anybody to knock it down to. Well, it's a stark contrast to the opening game of today's episode. 4-4 in the opening game. This game has been anything but goal filled. Towards Hoyland. Baldanzi can't win it. Can he? Nope. Too small. Mino does though. Not too small. Baldanzi tries to knock it to the path of Marcus Rashford. Then we get back to Premier League ways after this cup fucking chaos. The win streak's ended as well, by the way, because we drew to fucking Cardiff. So no perfect episode on today. Our last episode. Just need wins. My main, like, Carabao Cup, if we do lose it somehow, whatever. Like, I'm not going to cry about it, but I need wins in the Premier League and the FA Cup, really. Throw in Swansea. Let's try to get it clear, because I don't trust this game at the moment. I don't trust Gillet either. Trust levels have never been lower in a goalkeeper than they are with Gillet right now. Who concedes 4 to a championship team? I guess they are going for playoffs. They've fucking shown us anyway. Can I go to Garte? Holy shit. One day, and I don't know what day it'll be, but one day the player switch will actually be good. Oh my god, it's gone in. Oh my god, what the fuck? I thought I'd gone way wide. I'm not being funny, but if I could switch to Ugarte about 3 business days before it let me, that's probably prevented. If it just lets me go Ugarte when I want to, it probably does it. It's probably fine. But because it hasn't done it in time, you know, fine, I guess. That's cool. Swansea lead at Old Trafford, and Mino is being a fucking prick, but you're offside. Lads, I'm sick of Welsh teams. I want to avoid them like the plague. If we do go to a season 4, which is looking likely because, God forbid, we string results together, I don't know if we even can do that. I don't think we can win the Champions League playing like this. So if we do go to a 4th season, then I just want to avoid Wales, to be honest. Great run by Baldanzi. Can he equalise it? No, because their goalkeeper's now going to be able to smoke for the rest of the game, probably. Someone tries to go for it. It's found Højlund. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Get up off your arse now. Mino saves. Roman Bowman, you are not injured. You are not injured. You've just accepted a loan deal for Ahmad. You are not injured. You're not allowed to be. Throwing United. We're going to try it, but... Oh, we're not going to try it. I want to go long to Baldanzi, but it just didn't even attempt to try it. We'll take a throw in again, though. Mino. Get pressured. Will you just fuck off for a second? Rashi. Shaw. Finds Rashford again. Højlund the target. It's away. Only as far as Mino. Drills one straight at the goalkeeper. Well, if a day could get bad to worse, we're drawing to Cardiff, we're losing to Swansea. Bowman could have a knock. Well, Bowman does have a knock. It could be a bad one. I'm just hoping it's a 5-dayer, if it has to be anything at all. Even better, I'm hoping he just runs it off. I can't believe this. There is a lot of issues right now, including this man having a knock. Well, pass it the side I wanted you to pass it then, for fuck's sake. Don't pass it the side where the defender is. I don't really know how to evaluate that, to be honest. My controller's on the floor. Man's sad and that. You get me? No wonder there's boos ringing around Old Trafford. I wouldn't be supporting this team right now. I mean, I would, because I'm Man United through and through. But the point is, what the fuck? How are we 1-0 down to another Welsh team? Granted, we were never 1-0 down at Cardiff. We went 1-0 up early, and then that's when it all fell apart. But fucking hell. I know how we're 1-0 down. I just don't understand why we can't fucking score ourselves. Like, Are we allergic now, suddenly? I don't know, man. Right, whatever. Anyway, match facts. 60 to 40 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 3. Granted, we've had a lot of pot shots from range. And 0.9 expected goals to 0.7. They're in the match, and obviously they're in the lead, but I'd be remiss to say that we should take this. Like, we should absolutely take this 10 out of 10. Rashford's been our best player again, if anyone's been doing anything. Bowman might have a knock, which makes me want to do unspeakable things. Rin's been their best player because he's just been stopping us from fucking scoring all the time. And, of course, they got the goal for... Who was it? Was it Ji-sung? Yeah, Ji-sung getting the goal. Cooper getting the assist. 1-0 away from home for Swansea. We might see a cup upset in the third round. We might be the ones at the expense of it, especially if it's not going to pass to my left back. It just ignores that my left back is there, tries to pass it to, I think, Rashford. Oh, fuck. Right, I need to start. I need to not do that. Frustration slide tackles are go-to right now, but I need to not do them. I'm getting really fucking pissed off for this game, though. I know what's happened in this title update, but somehow it's made everything worse. Made me worse, anyway, at the very least. Nothing else. Rashford, good interception. Højlund. Bowman can't get there because he's knocked, man. Apparently Swansea have just got the best, most organised defence in the world. Bowman yet to run off his knock. Don't really want to bring Kvaratskhelia into a game against Swansea, but I might need to. It's a great ball in. Højlund. One more. How far off is he? He can't have been that far, surely. Was he even? Yeah, it's his arm. Oh, it's his head as well. I was going to say if it's his arm, he can't score with that, so it should be fine, but it's his head as well. 1-0 down to Swansea, boys. Well done, Z. Bowman. Just go for the easy pass. Why are you not going for the easy pass? Baldanzi's right there. Nah, we'll look for Højlund. Oh, I've committed to centre back like a twat. Great block by Isak Toure. Ball falls back to Swansea because of course it does. It's going to be a corner. Bowman's still not getting rid of that knock. I'm just not taking any risks. I know I didn't really want to bring Kvaratskhelia on against Swansea, but Bowman, we ain't taking any risks on it. If it's a broken toe, which it shouldn't be, because he was clutching his shoulder, then, I don't know, it should be a 5-day shoulder injury, I think, the way he went for it, but if it's anything, I hope it's nothing. Baldanzi. Need to counter, but I've got nobody to counter to. Swansea are already back. What the fuck is this super team? Kvaratskhelia. Minor. Højlund. Oh, fuck me. We're actually not going to go through. Minor. Kvaratskhelia. Baldanzi. Rashford. Can they move out of the way, man? Minor's getting pressured by two players. Still keeps hold of the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Baldanzi again. Kvaratskhelia. Rashford. My God, I don't understand why it's taken so bloody long. But Marcus Rashford bails us out again. The solo dribble, shifts onto his right, fires it away. Oh my God. Well, we've got a history of going extra time in these cup competitions, especially the FA Cup. Will lightning strike, I don't want to say twice because it's happened many a time in this competition. Will lightning strike about 10th time? They got a goal for Ji-sung. Equalise for Rashford. Obviously, we ain't fucking holding off for a draw and into extra time. We're going to go for the winner. With Kavica on the pitch, unintentionally, it should be fine. Baldanzi. Rashford might double up here. Ah, just the wrong side. Spraying it a little too high, number 10 there. As Gonzalo Franco comes on for Jay Fulton. I don't know if I've got 5 games in me, to be honest. Rin. Looks for just Sung, the goal scorer. Try to stay patient, but this game is very difficult at times. It's locked me off a guard too, and I didn't want to. Why wouldn't it, you know? Why would I want to defend? do you know what? Why would I want to defend? Good save, Gillet. Been better today than he was against Cardiff, but I'm still not convinced, which thankfully, now we've got the superstar Serbian in, we don't need to worry as much about, but I'm still not convinced anyway. In the Premier League, we need to fucking win, because obviously City and Chelsea aren't going to drop points all the time. So while they are doing, we need to take advantage. Wilkinson on for Talvitti. Skill gets enough of a head on it. Baldanzi, I put my foot through it and it goes nowhere. Alright. Cool. Right. The fact they've got the ball through there is mad, to be honest with you. Thinking about bringing on Martinez just to sharp shop. It's Boving, but it's way off. It's nothing to worry about too much. 20 minutes left. Can we keep our FA Cup defence alive? I thought last year against QPR in the final, I thought, okay, yeah, Championship teams shouldn't really be an issue for us. This year, they have been exactly that. I thought Rashford was going to make a run through, to be honest. I already had the pass in mind. I fucked the attack because I thought that Rashford was going to make a run through and he never did. Try to find a ball deep. It could come to Carby. It's not going to come to Carby. Wouldn't let me run to it. I'd be locked there. I don't know what our fucking jinx is with Welsh teams right now. Terrible. Problem Swansea, but Baldanzi can't release, man. I suppose there's been less goals for them, but there's also been less goals for us today. Rashford keeps pressing. That was for Hoyland. Let's get away. Urgency needed. You're not wrong. Jisung tries to get away again. Luke Shaw, can you fucking turn around to when the pass has been like lost, please? Does it pass in coming to you, bruv? I'm lunging all over the joint. Head's going a little bit, I can't lie. 82 minutes in and it's still 1-1. Are we really going to go to extra time again with this fucking team? Extra time merchants in the bloody FA Cup, but maybe not. Maybe Swansea go and win this. Even better, maybe we go and win this. They are holding out for another 30 minutes and possibly penalties down the line, man. Barely making any forward moves. What they are doing is trying to get through Wilkinson. Ball is in. Should be Gillet's. Minor, hopefully. Yep. Baldanzi. Fuck off, dude. They're really fucking just playing for... Oh no. Oh my god, Inacio. Inacio, blood would have been on your hands there, pal, I'm not gonna lie. Looks as if they're getting ready for extra time. Sosa for Cooper. What is it with us and Welsh teams, man? Got to remember now, no replays in the FA Cup. Go straight to extra time. Would have preferred a replay, to be honest. Give my players a chance to rest, but not to be. I know it's apparently fouled. I'm not entirely sure how, but okay. They're going to play it short and they're going to play it boring, probably. They played it long and have not played it boring at all. They played it quite interesting. Gillet holds. Last chance saloon for Manchester United. Agarte. Maz. Why isn't... Sorry, did I must have turned off a tactical instruction where Kvaratskhelia makes a run. I must have done that. That must have been something I'd done in the settings. before I subbed him on. I thought, yeah, you know what, Maz could have the ball, Kvaratskhelia could just stand still. That'd be a really great counter-attacking strategy. We're going to extra time in the FA Cup again. How many times have we seen this scenario? The good thing about this is there's only one time we've lost from this situation. So it's not the end of the world. I don't know. I don't know how to feel right now. But what to think about this team. Because I did my fucking tweet in today so far. 60-40 in terms of possession in favour of Swansea because they're just hogging it. They were playing for extra time. 12 shots to 8 in favour of us. 1.9 split to goals to 1.7. We're going to make some changes because I need a spark to ignite in this team. Torre comes off from Martinez. In fact, delete. Maz for Dallo. That's not Dallo. Garnacho comes on as well, and we should really be using Clutch Ahmad, but we haven't been able to because he's been fucking injured. No, changes are plenty. Going into extra time. Will they make a difference? I just don't know. Fernandes was a thought as well. Fernandes is probably going to be one that we do pull the trigger on if it does somehow get to a shootout, which it really shouldn't. If we don't get us wrapped up in these next 30 minutes. I might have to fucking hang up the controller for today. I don't feel like the gameplay's gotten worse. I feel like the opponents have gotten better, if that makes sense. Never mind. The gameplay's gotten worse. The passes still don't go to the intended targets, which is mad. You really just could hold up for penalties. Baldanzi, good press. They should put him away here and now. Fucking holding off for penalties, it cunts. Oh my god, he's taking out his own man. Oh my god! I might stick needles in my eyes. I think that'd be more pleasurable. The Swansea player has fouled his own man, and all Kvaratskhelia had to do is poke it away. And even he can't score today. The man in form has put it the wrong side of the post. It's a struggle today to be a career mode streamer because I fucking stink at this today. I'm absolutely reeking up the gaff. Ugarte, good tackle. Hoyland has room. Garnacho. Even when I get out of target, it just doesn't. It just gets saved. Oh my god, we're actually going to get penalties and we're going to probably lose them the way we're going. The good thing is I know Gilles alright in a penalty shootout. That's if he gets to that. I hope it doesn't. But they seem like a team that might just hold on to the ball to take it to that fucking level. That was for Baldanzi. Well, not Baldanzi, Ugarte. It's gone to Baldanzi, what I meant to say. Just lash it, please. Oh my god, he's not lashed it. Oh my god, he's got it back, but not been able to lash it again. What in the fuck are these circumstances? And then I've got 3 players go for the same ball. Delit's the one that's committed. Are you like? Is this game off his fucking head? Yeah, commit a centre back rather than one of my not centre backs, I guess. I don't know, to be honest with you. I just don't really know. Can we just get to half time, please? Because I just don't see anything happening. They're not going to attack, are they? Oh, they are. Shaw try to put pressure on. Does. Just get it clear. Not for a corner. I don't know how many more changes I'm allowed. I want to make 2, but I don't know if I can get them both off. I think I've made 4 already. I want to bring on Cardiolo and I want to bring on Bruno. If it comes down to it, I'm bringing on Bruno, but I want to bring on both. Dallo knocks it away. Minor, just get it gone anywhere. We'll take that. We'll take that. Cabango pressures Minor. It's a goal kick, or it would have been. 15 minutes are down. 15 minutes to go. I do not see us separating this. We haven't got it to Garnacho yet, and I don't think we will. He's just not been. It's not been where we've not had the ball. Right. Do I have 2 changes or just the one? One sub. So if I do that, I can't do that. Okay. Well, no, I know what I'm doing. Sure. I'm sorry, mate. You're going to have to try and suffer 120 minutes here, buddy. We need Bruno on. Just in case it does go to penalties. And I brought Rashford off, which is, looking back now, probably not the greatest idea. With 15 minutes of the third round of the FA Cup left. Can we fucking please fix up, boys? Blocked, I think. Had to be, surely. There's no way that was a shot. That is blocked, fair enough. No, I mean, it was a shot, don't get me wrong, I shot, but like, goal kick is what I meant. My brain is not working properly, right. I really don't want to score a penalty, so we need to fucking figure it out now. Fernandez, Garnacho, back to Bruno, ball in, towards Højlund. Just nothing on the header, just nothing on the header at all. Oh, nearly a mistake there for the goalkeeper as we were watching that the whole way. There's no way this fucking goes to penalties, right? No time he lost is when it went to penalties. Well, they've also won when it went to penalties as well. Just say the time we've lost an extra time. Oh, it's Scalia. Højlund, please be on. Please score. Oh my fucking god. Garnacho. Who else would it be? It was easier to score than miss, and Alejandro Garnacho puts us up finally. Swansea have held strong, and I've got to give credit to them to an extent, but fucking hell. Why can we never get it done in the 90? Why does it always have to go to extra time? We never make it easy for ourselves, do we? Alejandro Garnacho, 113th minute, it might be enough. It's his first appearance in the FA Cup because, of course, it's our first appearance in the FA Cup total. I didn't want to have to use him today. I didn't want to have to use some of the big names today, but I've had to. Oh, my God. Will this settle it? Yeah, Swansea have capitulated to fuck. Swansea have fallen apart. Full advantage taken. Someone's going to have to tell me why we couldn't do this in the 90 minutes though. We couldn't have done this in normal time. No, we just wanted to, I guess we just wanted to instill a bit of something. I don't fucking know. What I do know is that we will be advancing to the round of the fourth round. I'm trying to remember what round was next, to be honest. Well, I mean, Swansea have fallen apart now. They were playing for penalties, and all the composure's gone. Manchester United will advance to the next round, but Swansea might not be done yet. They might take one with them. Not shooting like that, they won't. Probably not as conditioned for 120 minutes as we are, to be honest. Garnacho, Højlund, to wrap it up in some kind of style. It's off his weak foot. We'll go with that excuse. Weak foot. Rasmus, mate. We've got to be putting that away. It's not far off, but has to keep that down. It doesn't really matter because I think what's done is done, but I love that we have to just make it difficult for ourselves every time. Never an easy episode in this fucking series, is there? Even the ones that you think are easy, boom, you lose 6-1 to Bournemouth. Like, they're going to play it through. Not going to play it through. I lied. Well, we will go through, but I want to be funny. I'm going to go check the Swansea League position after this, and if anyway in the bottom 12 of the Championship, we're going to have to reevaluate this whole squad. They're still winning it back, but is the ref going to let him have his attack? Oh, fuck it. Great tackle, Luke Shaw. Get it out of there, Ugarte. Well, a game that was not short of drama, not short of problems. Thankfully, we came up with a solution in extra time. Quick fire goals from Garnacho and Kvaratskhelia put this game to bed. Swansea took the lead through Jisung, equalised by Rashford. We went all the way to extra time. all the way to the 130th minute. The number 7 had to be brought on, and within minutes, he scored. And then Kvaradona, great pressing from Bruno straight after the kickoff, and Kvaratskhelia secures it. Fucking hell. I mean, we're already an hour and a half in, and we're only 2 games in. This is going to be a long-ass stream hang today, boys. Like, fucking hell. We deserved it, yeah, but, like, I just didn't know which way it was going to go at points. Thankfully, Swansea started playing for the fucking draw and for penalties, which meant we could press on them a bit more because they were just holding the ball. 62-38 in terms of possession, 20 shots to 9. Fucking hell. 4.9 expected goals to 2. You can see how much I lunge as well because there's so many tackles. Oh, bro, that did not need to be as hard as it was, did it? Well, 120 minutes played by the captain. He wasn't even... Wait, sorry. No, Bruno came on an extra time, didn't he? Bruno came on an extra time and he got man of the match. 9.1 for the captain. I don't think he had the armband today because Luke Shaw was on for the 120, but captain anyway, you know he is. 9.1 in the brace of assists for Bruno Fernandes. 8.3 for Kvaratskhelia, who got the ceiling goal. Mine with an assist from midfield as well, 8.1. Rashford got the equaliser to send us to extra time. We had to be the ones to force it again. 8.1. 8s for Baldanzi and Højlund, who couldn't find a target, but damn did they try. Garnacho with a goal in the 7.6 as well. Gillet, 7.2. 5 shots, 4 saves. Only the 1 goal conceded, but it would have been nice if he didn't concede to a fucking championship team every time. Their man of the match goes to Boubacar Traore, who gets a 7.8. Darling as well, 7.8, so you can pick between them. The assist for the goal coming from Oliver Cooper, who gets a 7.6, and the goal itself coming from Jisung Eom. I just call him cool name. Nathan Choa on, getting a 7. Sorry, I just had to look at his name again. Quite nice name. And Jacob Rin gave it his best. 10 shots, 7 saves, 3 conceded. Sometimes, though, when you bring on 89 and 90 rated wingers, the result comes through. But my concern now, did he hold on or did he not? He is still going to have a knock. How bad is it? Do we have to cancel the loan? And also, are there any shocks in the FA Cup 3rd round? My first and foremost concern is Roman Bowman. But yeah, Luke Shaw, on his day, he's still a very solid player, and I don't think there's any need to move him on until he goes down in overall. There was a thought of maybe selling him this window, actually, in January, and bringing somebody else in a bit younger to kind of cover for Cariolo, but we'll at least leave it till the summer, I think. And even then, I don't know. He's 31, 83 rated. Could do worse than him, to be honest. Isak Toure apparently did really well. Fair enough, mate. Get a celebration for your performance. Him and Inacio seem to do better than Maguire and Yoro, which kind of makes sense, I suppose. Inacio's more, you know, experienced than Yoro is, and Toure is more agile than Maguire is, so it adds up, and also a lot younger. And yeah, Luke Shaw get all the fucking credit. But of course, Bruno will get man of the match off the bench. Inspiring, assisting work in those last 30 minutes. I think he assisted both Garnacho and Kvaradona's goals, so beautiful, really. But here is the issue here. Oh, do you know what? I'm pretty sure it was only going to be a 5-dayer. But with this game, sometimes they hold their leg and it's a shoulder injury. Sometimes they hold their elbow and it's a fucking leg ACL tear. You just kind of got to, you know, not worry too much. Thankfully, he's only going to miss the Fulham game that he probably wasn't going to get anyway. I'm sorry, Man City put Haaland against Huddersfield. That's ridiculous. Then again, we put Højlund against Swansea and we nearly balled it. Shut up. Right. Fix the plans. Cobby probably has to be rested for this game, unfortunately. Unless he can recover quite fast. And I think that's all the plans done in the starting 11. Bench, we'll sort them out as well. Bowman out for the Fulham game, unfortunately. But we'll be back after, which is, thank God, it's just only that. If Ahmad doesn't go for Lazio, maybe we use him against Fulham. Well, it'll at least be an option. I'll probably use Kvaratskhelia if I'm being truthful, but at least he'll be an option. So any green should be on performance. Anything else should not. And I think that's fine. Advance then. Luis Guilherme has gone to Bayer Leverkusen from West Ham United. Haaland was the hat-trick hero as Man City. Yeah, like, honestly, have a day off. Wolves beat Coventry. Leeds beat Sheffield United. After a great performance in the match against Swansea, Fernandes has never played a match. Yeah, don't look at that. I was calling them out for Haaland, but granted, this was only extra time. Last minute win it by Man United thanks to super sub Garnacho. Yeah, this is definitely a Garnacho fan account, man. Did that coincide? What was that match? Yeah, you know what, Mauricio, and even though you've got the same picture as Jacob Barres, I agree. What was that match? Absolute fucking carnage. Ahmad probably does go through before the Fulham game, but just in case he doesn't, he will have him as an option. Yeah. We've accepted the deal, terms and agreements. Obviously, we can recall him at any time if necessary, but for now, Ahmad is going to get 6 months in Italy just to see what he can do. I'm not writing him off completely because I do love Ahmad, but the problem is now we've got Kvaratskhelia who's firing on all cylinders, and we've got Bowman who's coming back, who's also firing on all cylinders. I mean, look at that. Assistant manager proposal. I usually don't read this, but it's pretty much bang on the money. Kvicha Kvaratskhelia is a clear choice for this position. Your squad's depth are also impressive, particularly Roman Bowman, who is also hustling out there. With careful development, Roman Bowman can evolve into a great player in the future. Exactly. Even the game knows. But that's Ahmad for 6 months, loaned out, which I think is the correct move. And we've got our FA Cup money, which means we've got our next match in said competition. We'll check once we sim up to the Fulham game. Alright. There's quite a lot of things that I've just realised there. There's team of the year news. There's transfer news. I mean, it's not a bad offer, but compared to the player that he's gonna be, also 9 million at the start of the season now goes up to 22.8. Not a chance. This Roman Bowman going anywhere. I respect Milan for trying to come in for it. It just ain't gonna happen. But we've just seen a couple of news items there, and I'm curious about all of them. So we'll start from the top. To clash of two sides in the chase at the top of the table. The 3 points are vital for both Fulham and Manchester United. After a big win for Manchester United in the reverse fixture, Fulham will be looking to salvage some pride with a win this time around. Bard has gone to Wolverhampton Wanderers, or just Wolves. Once in a lifetime, he's called himself, but that's really not what I'm concerned about. Rajkovic has gone to Everton from Al Ittihad. Again, not really what I was looking at. West Ham beat Wolves. No. Chelsea beat Forest. Jackson hat-trick. But the team of the year. We have got 3 men in the team of the year 2027. Most of them are Real Madrid, as you'd expect. There's one Milan player in there, despite them winning the... Oh, it wasn't even them that won the Champions League. It was the other Milan, wasn't it? I don't know about that team, to be honest. But I am glad that 3 of us made it. 3 of the Manchester United team have made it. De Ligt, Dalot, and Fernandes make it into the team of the year. Love that. Especially Fernandes. But there's some in there that I thought would get in and haven't. Like a Garnacho. Like a Højlund, perhaps. But there's some that have got in that I didn't expect. Like a De Ligt. Like a Dalot. So, you know what? Happy medium. And as well here, Watkins has signed for Spurs. He's been benched at Newcastle. Spurs need a new striker. Adds up, to be honest. 47 million. Newcastle losing out on about 20 million there, I think. Araujo has gone to Lille from Bournemouth. And Leeds-Liverpool rivalry. I know they have a canal that they share, but I didn't know there was a rivalry there. Team of the week as well. Haaland obviously gets in there because he put 3 past Huddersfield. I don't think it was necessary, but he has done it. And Fernandes gets in there because he saved us against fucking Swansea. Loco has gone to Stade Brestois as well. And Troy Keynes as a hat-trick as Bournemouth beat Bolton. AC Milan's manager gets manager of the year, despite the fact it was Inter Milan that won the Champions League, if I remember correctly. Unless I'm remembering wrong, it was AC Milan that won it. Who fucking knows? Everyone else has played their next game. City have dropped more points. Note that down. Write that down. Who did they play? Who could I kiss now? Newcastle. Oh, you're getting big kisses. Chelsea might overtake them, that's a thing. And it also means we need to beat Fulham, who have fallen off out of their race a little bit for Europe, but still not completely out of it. We battered them last time. We've battered them before. We could batter them again. What was the scoreline? Was this a 6-1 that we won before we lost 6-1 to Bournemouth? It was 6-1 at Old Trafford. I'm not really arsed about going for the same scoreline. As long as we get 3 points on the board, that is my main goal, to be honest with you. And before we do go any further in the Premier League, we'll take a look at who we've got in the FA Cup. Boys, I'm not being funny. It could be our year again. We've drawn Gillingham in the 4th round. Like, we had a championship team, but I believe these cunts are League 2. They might be League 1. We'll go check in a minute. Not to mention, it's first versus second as well in the FA Cup. Manchester City have got Chelsea. Mate. These are the rest of the ties. And I'm wondering if there's been any shocks. I'm trying to look for the big 6 here. I don't think I see Liverpool unless I'm mistaken. And that's because Burnley beat them on penalties. Fair enough. I don't know how much of an upset. It's an upset, but it's not like, wow, League 2 beating Premier League kind of thing. But it's still an upset. Any other shocks to be had? Probably not. The rest of the teams that I thought. Carlisle beat West Ham. Well, do you know what? Yeah, there you go. There's the fucking upset. Carlisle knocking out West Ham United. I always struggle against West Ham, and Carlisle put them to bed with no problem. But Carlisle are better than us, because West Ham beat us, and then Carlisle beat West Ham, so you just kind of have to put that into perspective. Mate. Rotherham only lost 1-0 as well to Aston Villa, which is not too bad. Anything else? We could have been upset, but we weren't. Spurs battered Shrewsbury, so that's not really the problem. And yeah, that's got to be the shock result of the draw then, the shock result of the round. Carlisle knocking out West Ham. Because I believe, and I've got to check a couple of teams' positions here. First of all, Swansea. Where were they? Where are they in the league? They probably played the league game since, so it might not be exactly, accurate. But I'm kind of just Swansea are also in the playoff race. You know what? Fair enough. The Welsh teams both try to make their way into the Premier League. Gillingham, I believe, will be in League 2. Yeah, they're in 6th. Carlisle top the league in League 2. Mate, I know they're top of League 2, but it's also League 2. West Ham are in the Premier League, and I believe they're in the top half, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. I'm very good at mistaking. They are in 9th, so it's just mad. If you do the maths real quick, I think that's 60 league positions, maybe 61 between West Ham and Carlisle. So that's mad. But anyway, back into the gameplay then, because this episode's gone long enough already. I need to stop yapping and start. I was trying to think of something that rhymed with it, but start playing well. So against Fulham, then we beat them the last time around, but they could still be tricky customers. Still some tricky players as well. Israel in goal, Alex Moreno and Tete as the fullbacks, Doyle and Bassi as the centre-backs, Lavera and Awobi as the wide midfielders, Burge and Darun as the centre midfielders, Darun captain in the side, Andreas Pereira at cam, Mateta up front, Romagnoli, Almeida, Saud, Bereni, that's Bernard Shea, isn't it? I think his name is fully. Gregoric, Lukic and Razai all on the bench. They have got no wins in their last 5. 4 draws and a loss for Fulham, as they seem to have kind of gone out of Europe right now. I don't know if they'll get back in. Best player is Mateta, 8 and 3. Iwobi 5 and 2, not too shabby. Alonso 4 and 1 for Lavera, who has not really hit the heights of his initial season at Fulham. I don't think there's anyone else really to speak about. Luke Harris has been on when he's been on. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he starts. And yeah, it's a solid team. And they play the counter-attack, so it's going to be counter versus counter, which means we're going to have to probably use fast centre-backs. I think it's going to be Inacio Martinez today. I don't know. we'll see. It depends how fit Inacio is. He might still be tired from the Swansea game, perhaps. But that's probably what my thinking is. We need to also slow down Mateta. So, who knows? But anyway, he hasn't had a game today yet, but he got his debut in the last episode. Jan Oman regains his spot in the sticks. Cariolo and Dallo probs like Maz is fucked. Bowman's injured. Luke Shaw can get the bench treatment, and we don't really have any. Thing is, we don't have any wide midfielders apart from Rashford to sub on, but he's all right. He's not tired or anything, which is good. And Inaccio's got a good stam, so we'll go Inacio, delete. Or do we go Martinez, delete? Has Martinez played today yet? Euro Maguire, Inacio, Toure, delete came on. Martinez hasn't played yet. We'll go Martinez, delete. If it goes wrong, you know how to blame. Cariolo, sure. Mainu, yeah. Agarte, nah. Gilman gets the nod for me. Fernandez, sure. And then the front three. I'm actually going to put Xerxes in over Hoyland. That's the front three. So that's the team that's going to face Fulham. We've gone strong. We've gone for the 3 points. City dropped points again. Chelsea are doing all right. They've got up to City. We also need to close that gap. So that's why we've gone quite strong, despite turning these over last time without an issue. We're also travelling to their backyard this time. And if history repeats itself, we lost, I think, to Fulham at Craven Cottage in Season 1. So, you never know. Oman. Fucking hell, Onana. That's a fucking flashback. Oman in goal for his second ever game for Manchester United. Cariolo and Dallo as the full-backs. Martinez and Delete as the centre-backs. Minor and Hjulmand, CDMs. Fernandez, Cam, and captain. Off the left, it's Garnacho. Off the right, it's Kvaratskhelia. Up front, it is Xerxes. At Craven Cottage, then, for the first Premier League game today, is Fulham versus Manchester United. Yeah, first Prem game of today. Well, after some middling, that's me put it nicely, some middling cup performances, the turnaround is required here in the Prem. And when I say middling, I mean we've been shit. I'm just trying to be nice about it. Like, we've been fucking dog, if I had to be transparent. If I'm being nice, middling is the word I'd use. Improvements required is my point. Anything less than a dub here, convincing dub as well, will not be gratefully received. Because, oh my god, we have been inconsistent at best. It's been a bit of a stinky, to be honest. They pay me for my honesty. And we've been shit. If I had to lie to you lot, we've been very good today, actually. A really good team. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're Manchester United. We strive for excellence. Now, I'm not going to say we're going to win all 4 trophies this year. I'd like to say we're in the race for all of them. But if you think we're going to win all 4 trophies, you must be off your fucking dome. This is the Fulham side. They've got a bit stronger than what I thought. Which is fair enough. Amin Adli. When did he sign for fucking... When did he come to Fulham? Mateta benched. For some reason. Not entirely sure on said reason, because he's been good this season. I didn't even see Adley on the fucking squad list. Fulham kick it off then at Craven Cottage. We will be looking to go early. He was a struggle fucking person last time. Not last time. Time before. Fulham always something a bit extra at Craven Cottage. And we got lucky there. Well, actually, we didn't get lucky. They got lucky to maybe get our chance, but we managed to close it down. I need to look at that once we get the ball away. Just the wrong side of the goal from Andres Pereira. Oman knew it was wide. I need to look at that challenge because I'm pretty sure De Ligt has given away a penalty there. And we've gotten away with, I wouldn't say murder because it's not that bad of a challenge, but I don't think De Ligt has got ball there. Well, you know what? I mean, he has got ball, but I don't, not in the best way, as in it just his foot's gone through the ball, but also the opponent's foot has gone through his legs, so it's kind of, you have to think about it. I can see why it's not given, I guess, is probably what I should say there. On account of the fact that he does get the ball, but his foot literally goes through it. But it is a clean tackle, because he should have got the ball. So, you know what, yeah, fair enough, no penalty. Understandable, have a nice day. Xerxes wins that, hopefully to go to Fernandez. Yeah. We're a top scoring team in the league. We need to equate that to results sometimes. We might do here. Xerxes just over. Dangerous position for the Dutchman. Just slightly too much power on that one. I would say Højlund would put that away, but Højlund had a very identical chance against Swansea and he put it over. And there was a shout in the chat to maybe overhaul the strikers a bit. I'm not convinced by doing it, especially when Xerxes got a Team of the Year nomination and Højlund has just been contributing for fun this year. But at the same time, if a Ronaldo regen does enter the save, it would only be right to bring him to Old Trafford, wouldn't it? We ain't going to make any more overhauls probably through January. I'm happy with what I've got. However, next season could be a different story. De Ligt, fucking hell, puts Oman into trouble. Why can we never get the ball clear? Oman does well to adjust, man, because De Ligt should have had that cleared 10 times over. Good tackle by Tete. Oh, no, it's not Tete, it's Said, or Saud, sorry. But yeah, Garnacho went the other direction there, but Saud saw it coming. Smart. Kobe. Garnacho. Bruno. Oh, it was nearly beautiful from Fernandez, but Saud manages to get a foot in. That could have gone so well. Tried to nutmeg him lucky. Well, not try to nutmeg him, but try to get around him, but nutmeg would have been dirty. Tackle Martinez. Cadiola gets it gone. Garnacho's room now for Manchester United. Xerxes. Kvaradona. 1-0 surely. Never in doubt when you put it through to number 77. He's kind of emerged now as the Golden Boot contender for Manchester United rather than it being Højlund or Xerxes. It's a great break. I thought it'd gone wide, honestly, with a shot, but it bounces off the post and goes in. Hits it first time. Keeper can't react. Nothing Fulham could do about it. Could have taken a touch, but it was there to be hit, and hit it was. I believe that's number 15 now in the Premier League for Kvaradona. Again, career mode YouTubers or career mode viewers might say it's an unrealistic transfer. And on the face of it, without context, it is. I will admit that. I didn't honestly wholeheartedly want to go through with it for a little bit, but then you look at the kind of situation around the deal. As I said, Napoli did not get Champions League after being involved in the Champions League the season before. We just won the Cup double, and they hadn't signed Kvaratskhelia to a new contract. So I think in terms of a realism, I think that's realistic. We pick him up with a year to go on his contract, and it's a Champions League club coming to a Europa League club for their player. So in terms of realism, I think it's fine. If it had been a situation where Napoli were Champions League and Kvaratskhelia was not on a one-year expiry, I wouldn't have gone for him. But when you get those contract expiries and they haven't signed to a new one, or when they don't make a higher enough European competition safe, like They're Europa League, we're Champions League. You're going to obviously fucking say, right, Champions League's what I want, innit? Xerxes. That was so stupid. That was so fucking stupid. I should have just powered it without trying to do the skill move. I thought I could get around the defender and go for it, but the defender did not budge. And to be honest, I probably fucked it for us here. If they score here, that's all my fault. Thankfully, they don't. Way off target. Cariolo, can he receive that? Nah, it's going to come back in from Iwobi. Or to Iwobi, I should say. Hjulmand closed it down. Bruno gets tackled, and it's a very good tackle as well, but Bruno does win it immediately back. I was going to shout foul, but there's no point. Cariolo's been caught up with. That's mainly because the run was poor from me, with Cariolo. Rather than any bad or any good defending. Now it's Saud, down the right. Minor blocks the first time. Obviously we don't get the ball first time ever, don't be silly. Andres Pereira against his former stomping ground, well, his former club, not a stomping ground because we're at Craven Cottage. It's saved by Oman. Again, I'm not expecting clean sheets for every game from Jan Oman. He is going to concede goals, especially if we go up against a big team in the Champions League. But what I am saying is, he's got to be better than what the last one was because he's 90 rated. I'm not saying Chile was bad, I'm more meaning Onana. Because we went big. We were risking his replacement, it didn't work out. Kvaratskhelia. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be 100%. Didn't think I was going to get past there. My plan was always to try and throw it into Xerxes. And I should have just not, because Kvaratskhelia did get through. Xerxes. Now Cardona. Back to Xerxes. 1-2. Oh, smart play that time. More what I wanted to do. A little 1-2 between the winger and striker. And it's saved by Israel for a corner. Maz, you're tired, mate. That's why you're not on the pitch, buddy. You also have just had, I think, 2 games. Or 1 game at the very minimum. Bruno. Towards Delay. It's away. As far as Xerxes. Martinez is not able to shoot with. Neither is Hjulmand. Delay. Ah, fuck it. Just seems to be centre back Kevin right now. I say, oh, fuck it. It could be a counter attack now for Fulham. I don't know how Dalot hasn't got the ball, though. It will be a counter attack for Fulham. Oh, bollocks. Can I switch to Dalot? No. Right. Okay, Martinez is coming across him. Great save, oh man. Just didn't want to let me switch to Dalot. Oh man, has to bail us out because Lavera just went. Dalot comes in anyway, but it wouldn't let me actually control the cunt. Pretty sure if I could actually control Dalot in that build-up, the shot doesn't even come off there from Lavera. Fulham do still have that danger. And it's one man who punches it away. Cariolo controls, and now he can burst away. Now he can burst away. Abdulhamid is there, but so is Xerxes. Oh, turns into Bassi for a turn, but really can't do much there because Bassi was on his ass. Great interception by Cariolo again. Garnacho. Team has had time. Garnacho's really struggled so far today. Bruno, tackled by Sander Berge. Yeah, Fulham are not sitting back. They're going for this equaliser. They might not get it before the break. They won't get it before the break, passing like that. Bruno, who we get up to Xerxes? Oh, can't struggle through. Bit of a physical battle there. Doesn't get won by Zerk. And at half-time, we do lead. And it's the man in form who has given us said lead. Kvicha Kvaratskhelia makes it 1-0 Man United. Again, we've already outlined the reasons why we bought him, and admittedly at first I was hesitant, but he's a talent and he's proven it time and time again. Right, at the break then, I think it's 50-50 really. A match. It's actually, I've got hiccups. I always seem to have hiccups when I fucking stream. It's actually in favour of Fulham right now. 59-41 in terms of possession in favour of the home side. 7 shots to 5 and 1.3 expected goals to 1. But here's the kicker. You look at the scoreline, what does it say? It doesn't say Fulham with more goals than Man United, does it? It's Fulham 0, Manchester United 1. And that's only because we've got a bit more quality overall and also a carry in both goalkeeping areas and attacking areas. 8.4 for Oman, who's made 3 saves out of 3 so far. And Kvaratskhelia with a goal, thanks to the Xerxes assist. Delay on a 4.9. I don't think he's been that bad, but 4.9. Try and get his stats up a little bit. Fucking hell. Get pass accuracy up slightly. Criminy, 4.9. Jesus Christ, man. Dalo. Bruno. Minu. Can we get back to Bruno? No, it's gone to Kvaratskhelia. Xerxes, though. Great play. Good save. Patient passing ball. We are capable of that, as much as we are capable of the counter-attack. At some point, I do want to go out to wing play, but I don't know when or if, to be honest. Wouldn't mind doing it, but I quite like how we go. I like what we're doing now, to be honest. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work, but a lot of times it's very effective. Dalo intercepts. Gardona, Xerxes. Garnacho, that's great work by Xerxes. That is phenomenal work by Joshua Xerxes. Garnacho will get the plaudits for the goal, of course, but that is fantastic work from the striker. Don't let that distract from Xerxes there. He managed to ride the challenge that came in, did not get fouled, poked the ball through, inch perfect to Garnacho, just to kind of plant past Israel on the goal. That's a Xerxes made goal. Garnacho gets the finishing touches, but Xerxes, again, doesn't feel like a striker. I could probably slot him back to camp, or maybe even, and this might be an out there idea, drop him back to centre forward. I know it would work, but it would fuck up the rest of the formation, and I'd have to go for a new formation. That's my problem with it. I think leaving him where he is and just letting him facilitate is the, oh my god, is the play. Martinez getting caught there, not intentionally. I just didn't really have a chance to fucking do shit with him. Delit covers. Hopefully that rating goes up now a little bit. Minu's aimed at Fernandez, which I think it would have been intercepted anyway, but still, just at least try and go there. 3-1 Arsenal, who seem to be getting their mojo back. Will probably find a spot in Europe for the close of the season. Of course, if not, we do have an eye on Victor Gyökeres as that striking option to come in, perhaps. Oman closes that down from Adli. Brilliant choice by Oman. It wasn't even me who brought him out there. I was pressing the Y button to bring him out, but he was already coming out before I pressed it. Change for Fulham as Pereira makes way. Almeida comes on, not using Luke Harris. Interestingly enough, with 8 contributions in just 10 appearances. I don't want to shoot this, actually. Do I want to shoot this? I'll play it short. I don't know if it's going to go. It's gone the wrong direction. Lovely. Bruno. Minu. Is there a ball in here? Yep, Xerxes. Header. Oh. Not enough on it. That's what I mean. He's a better fucking... Like, he's a better attacking midfielder than a striker. But he just sits there in striker. I don't mind it, though, because if he's doing something, it's better than him doing nothing, innit? If he's helping the team, I don't really care what he does. Just as long as he's doing something. We'll bring off Delit for Inacio. Nothing against Delit. He actually probably saved his rating in that second half, but he's just got the stamina problems, really, I guess. I don't really know how to word it. He's just not got a lot of stamina, like 64, I think it is, or 61. Right, he puts a shift in, and the 4.9 was egregious at half-time, so I'm assuming he's at least made it to a 6 before the substitution, because he was doing alright. Let's open up the second half. Bardona. Over the top, Dalo. Ball in. I think Xerxes off, isn't he? Doesn't matter, he's tried to kick fucking Romagnoli's head off there. It was dangerous to go for the header for Romagnoli, but you can't even call it a high boot, because it wasn't. It was a regular level boot. It's just Romagnoli went for the header. Xerxes. Bardona. Poor from Fulham. Bruno. Garnacho's made the run through. That's absolutely terrible from Fulham, I can't lie. The lack of composure to get that properly clear means that we can get on that. Kvaratskhelia into, I think it was Bruno, plays it through to Garnacho, who secures another goal. Another season for Garnacho where he could be nominated for the Ballon d'Or again. dependent on success for this team this year, one of these players might be the Ballon d'Or winner. Kvaratskhelia definitely got to get a nomination for how much he's revamped that right wing here. I know Sancho did kick on quite well, but we sold him in the end, and I'm glad we did, even if initially I wasn't happy about it. But Garnacho's got to be on the fucking list as well. And like I said, it really depends on major honours. If we win trophies, one of them's sure to have it. Xerxes holding it up, should maybe give it to Kvaratskhelia. I saw Garnacho, but he's way, way back. Dalot. Again, Xerxes is a better hold-up striker than a striker. Like, he's better just not shooting, which is annoying because he's a striker. He's meant to be better at shooting. But you know what? Play it with strengths. If you have like a target man or a false nine, I play with strengths. His own man holds on. I'm going to make some changes, but I don't know if there's even going to be enough time for him to go through. Maz comes on for Dalot. Do we bring off Mino? I'm just going to leave him. I'll leave him. I'm going to bring off Xerxes. I know he's been good today, but give Højlund a 15-minute little interval here, or whenever he comes on. No man, when he's been called upon today, he's done very well. Could be on for his second clean sheet. Only a devastatingly bad defensive display will change that. And we started off by losing the ball, so it's already a good start to that. Adley's offside though, and the changes will be made. Xerxes and Dalot for Højlund and Mazraoui. Yeah, Fulham have looked like a European team for the first half of the season. Looked like it could get maybe Champions League. Second half of the season, they've looked like regular Fulham so far. Like you just expect to be kind of hanging around. They've not really got results in a while. It'd be funny. Well, not be funny. I wouldn't be surprised to see them drop into the... Oh my god. How's that gone in? Anyway, continue my point. I wouldn't be surprised to see them drop into the bottom half of the table. It's a hat-trick for Garnacho, but I'm dumbfounded that last goal's gone in because I just need to watch this back. It's a good effort. That should A, be blocked by a defender, or B, be saved by the goalkeeper. That should not be finding the bottom corner. That being said, I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. That'll either... I mean, it's a great finish, I suppose, but... very high chance that needs to be stopped before it gets to that point. 4-0 now. Which, I mean, we seem to always... Like, Fulham seem to be in these decent positions sometimes. But we always seem to have the better of them. We always seem to beat them by a big scoreline because I think our record win is against Fulham. We've beaten them 6-1 already. Garnacho's in again. Now, is it that Fulham are bad? Or is it that Garnacho's just fucking ridiculous? Because that's now 4 goals again. I don't understand this career mode sometimes. We struggle against the teams in the lower leagues, but when we're in the Premier League against the team that's actually done quite well this season, we win 5-0. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. What I do know is that Garnacho's got 4 goals in 1 game, and that's just ridiculous, to be honest. Anyway, you look at it. It might not even be over yet. There's still 7 minutes to play. You just got to wonder, like, how are Fulham in the position they're in? Who are they playing against? Because we have got them on toast every time. Højlund, not again. Garnacho, oh, I tried to pick him out. It could have been 5. It could have been 5. It wasn't because the pass didn't come off. Yeah, they're watching him now. I mean, they should have been watching him for the whole 90, but they're making sure he doesn't get any more. Alejandro Garnacho, the 3rd Manchester United player now to score 4 in a game, I believe. There was Bowman, and then it was Xerxes. Can he break new ground? Oh my god, he's broken new ground! Alejandro Garnacho is a history maker in this career mode. He's scored... I'm voice cracking. He's scored 5 in 1 game. It's another colossal win over Fulham for Manchester United. And Garnacho, I don't really know how to define him other than just generational. Garnacho has 5. United have 6. Oh my god. Oh my god. It could be 7. Oh, it's not going to be 7. Israel does make a save. He is still a goalkeeper at the end of the day. Garnacho tries for number 6. I think he's going to be greedy now, but like, he's got 5 today. Everything he's touched has turned to goals. Well, we got a corner, but at this point, I don't think it really matters how this corner goes. Let's go launch it to the area and wonder if anyone can get number 7 for us here. Fucking hell. Ignacio, the target, it's away. Minor just about gets a touch to it. Can't win it with Martinez. Adley looking to be found. Foul against United. Bruno. Oh my god, no. Well. Somebody has broken the record. Never has there been more than 5 goals scored in a single game by one Premier League footballer. Never has it been a case where one player has scored 5. More than 5, I should say. I'm just going to get the record books up here. Because there isn't many. Five players have done the situation where there's been 5 goals in a single game. Andy Cole, obviously for Manchester United. Alan Shearer for Newcastle. Jermaine Defoe for Spurs. Berbatov as well for Manchester United. And Sergio Aguero for Manchester City. For the 3rd time, Manchester United have gotten a player over 5 goals. But, well, they've scored 5 goals in a match. Not over. They have scored exactly 5. But history itself has been made. I don't believe my fucking eyes. Now you might say, this career mode's too easy. Turn the difficulty up. We struggle against championship sides. We drew to Cardiff to open today's episode. We went to extra time against Swansea in the FA Cup 3rd round. But Fulham have just been on the receiving end of a historic Garnacho performance. 6 goals in a game. Have you ever seen the like? Bruno Fernandes with 4 of the assists, 10 rated for him. Kvaratskhelia getting on the score sheet, 9.2. Another 2 assists coming from Xerxes. He gets an 8.9 on the day. Should mention as well that Jean Oman, 2 clean sheets in 2 games, but that's not even the fucking... You can't actually say anything about that because somebody has put 6 goals past the opposing team in 1 game. It's the first time a double hat-trick has been scored in a Premier League game by 1 player. An assist and an 8 rating for Højlund. Everyone else was just kind of a passenger for the Garnacho train. You just... Sometimes there is a... It's a video game, I know. Don't get me wrong, I know it's a video game, but even I'm left speechless by what the man has done there. 7.3 for Sander Berge, their man of the match, but I mean, I think the whole of Fulham shell-shocked. Not a single goal in sight. Israel lets in 7 goals. 5 of them going on that side where Garnacho just kept on peppering them. 4 saves to be fair, but when you look at it, it's not the same as Jano, man, and it's certainly there is words that you know what, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. 53 to 47 in terms of possession, 15 shots to 10. 4.7 expected goals to 1.7, but never have I ever seen a man take control of a game like that. Garnacho, 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 Garnacho. And then, oh yeah, where's the other one? Oh, there isn't another one. He scored so many. Wait, did he score a lot? Do you know what? That makes it even more historic. He scored them all in one half. Right, let's take a look at each goal then. There's the first one of 6. Who knew that that was going to be it? The second one. Bruno plays it through to Garnacho. He lifts it into the top left. I've never actually had my mouth agape. Like, I've never been genuinely speechless. Then the hat-trick. Bruno plays it for Garnacho. Bit of a solo run here. Finds the back of the net. And I thought, okay, yeah, we're at 79 minutes. Surely there's not more to come. I mean, I don't know what to say. What are you meant to say? Højlund for Fernandez. Garnacho turns his man once again, finds that corner. The goals are a bit rinse and repeat because they all land in that bottom right. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, abuse it. That's the 4th for Garnacho. And then it's not even over yet because the next one, Bruno again picks up the ball in the midfield. Højlund into Garnacho. Can't turn his man, so he just says, oh, fuck it, I'll take it on my left foot. I've got 5-star weak foot, mate. Romagnoli can't block it. Reyes can't save it. It's not Reyes, because that's a different keeper. I keep calling him Reyes because I see Israel, but Israel, again, I mean, you can only, even if you are Fulham, you can only sit back and appreciate. Martinez, Fernandez, and this is when history was made. Goal number 6. From Alejandro Garnacho, gets fouled as he shot. So had he not scored that, it would have been a penalty anyway. Bruv. I just don't know. I can't top that today. I'm going to keep playing, but I'm not going to top that. It's another record victory, 7-0. It's our highest goal difference win, I think. Fulham again on the receiving end of it. I don't believe it. Why can't we beat teams like Cardiff and Swansea, but we can fucking mutilate teams like Fulham? Why? There's only one man that can fucking get the episode title today. And, of course, the thumbnail. I mean... Garnacho, you can be as complacent as you like, mate. You scored 6 in a fucking game. Kvaratskhelia, yeah, you know what, mate, you can celebrate as well, but there's only one man. I am still in absolute disbelief. Again, rarely am I speechless in this fucking career mode, but Jesus. Right, well, we move on then, I guess. I mean... There has never been a career mode where it's been this cooked this early. Agarte getting offered by Dortmund, not in your life. And Martinez getting offered by Liverpool. I mean, I wouldn't let Martinez go anyway, but especially to Liverpool. I think Roman Bowman's cleared again as well. Lovely job, Lee. We can get him involved potentially for the game against Everton. I might drop Kvaradona. I physically couldn't drop Garnacho if I tried. The funny thing is about that whole game is at half time it was 1-0, and it was Kvaratskhelia with a goal to separate things. You look at full time and it's 7-0, and Garnacho scored 6.5. I don't. I know it's career mode. I know it's not real. I know it's not a real thing. But it's the hardest difficulty I've ever played on, and I still struggle with world class because I can barely beat lower league teams. But then you look at Fulham. Apparently they're just the whipping boys whenever we face them because I don't think we've ever had a. We have lost to them as well, which is funny in this career mode. But I don't think we've ever had a game where there hasn't been a load of goals scored. Like even when we lost, I think it was a high scoring game. But I don't. I think we've reached a peak. I think we've reached the peak of career mode. I don't think it's going to get much better than that from one singular player. I don't see it. Well, if he wasn't in the Golden Boot race before, he is now, and surely he might even be first. But he had 10 goals before that game, and now he's on 16. He's now our Golden Boot contender. The strikers of Manchester United aren't really much to be seen. Højlund is in there in 7th place, I suppose. Xerxes, I don't think he even makes the fucking cut of the top 25. Kvaratskhelia off one side has hit 15. Garnacho off the other side has hit 16. And neither of them are good enough to become top scorer. That's how competitive this Premier League is. Well, I mean, it keeps us in third at least, I suppose. Take a look at the table after that. We have scored for fun this year, but we've gone even beyond what we did last year. We might crack 100 goals this year, genuinely, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do it. Best goal difference in the league because we conceded so many, but we've also scored so many, so it's balanced out. So somehow we've now ended up with the best goal difference in the league. Fulham in 8th place on a -12 just because we battered them twice. City still sit top, 6 points clear of us. Chelsea only 1 point behind them. We're in third. So it's City 52, Chelsea 51, United 46, Liverpool 45. I think the top four are kind of separating themselves from the rest of the league. Credit to Spurs who've got themselves back into the fight, up to 5th now. I think Arsenal up to 10th. They're trying to get back in it as best they can. It's still not great from the Gunners, but at least they're not losing 7-0. Leeds, Everton, and Ipswich in the relegation zone. If you are Everton, you're looking at that and you're wondering, I bloody hope they don't start Garnacho. I just want to see, I'm going to go in the career hub quickly and see if that's our biggest win ever. It might be. It is. On goal difference, that's our biggest win. Our biggest defeat is Bournemouth, which happened just a month earlier. It just doesn't make sense to me how that is legal. That is just not. That shouldn't be allowed. I think he's top. He's got to be top scorer overall now, doesn't he? Or at least he's close. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. But there you go. 20 in 25 off the fucking wing. Alejandro Garnacho has hit. I mean, he was always going to be good. He was always going to be top tier. But I think he's just gone to a different. He's ascended to a different plane. We've still got 2 more games today, but I don't know how I'm topping that one. Because, fuck me, that was ridiculous. Even I wasn't sure of what I was capable of with Garnacho, but... Right, okay. Just calm down. Go on to the next game. It's a clash of two sides in the chase at the top of the table. 3 points are vital for both Man United and Everton. The thing is, it's not a clash of two sides in the chase at the top of the table, because one of them is 3rd, the other is 19th. But Everton will be looking to turn the tables this time after Man United's victory last time the teams met. Don't know what the scoreline was. We'll go check that in a minute. Sanchez has gone to Villarreal from Sevilla for 30 million. Lunin has gone to Bayern from Brighton. It's a weird one, but 39 million is the fee. And Liverpool and Arsenal play each other this weekend. Arsenal, please get Liverpool off our backs a little bit. Hartman has gone to Lens for 41 million. Brentford and Aston Villa into the 2-0 score. Liverpool beat Leeds. After a great performance against the match against Fulham, Fernandes named player of the match. It could have gone either way, but I think it's they both had tens, so they're probably both sharing their award. And Garnacho scored yet again to wrap up an amazing performance against the bewildered Fulham and seal 6 goals. On aggregate, this season, we have beaten Fulham 13-1. That's nearly a quarter of our goals have come against Fulham. Mate, they definitely are the team that we don't seem to struggle with at all. Right then, we continue on to Everton. Let's see what they're bringing to the table then. If they can bring anything to fucking rival that. They've got 4 losses and 1 draw out of the last 5 games. And they're coming in against a team who just won 7-0. I don't know. Tyrer in goal, Diouf and Asinyon as the fullbacks. O'Brien and Tarkovsky as the centre backs, with Tarkovsky wearing the captain's armband. McNeil and Efekele, the wide midfielders. Arthur and Eric Bunham, the CDMs. Doucouré, Cam, Richarlison at striker. Shures, for some reason, is on the bench. Couldn't tell you why. Chermiti, Nico Serrano, Keane, Hauge, Pafasis, and Maupai on the bench. How Maupai still at Everton is mad. But yeah, 1 point out of the last 5 games. Their best player, I don't think he's even starting. I don't even know. Efekele's got 3. Who is their top scorer? Is it Efekele? It's Efekele and Doucouré both tied on 3 goals. Yeah, good luck. Garnacho scored more than their top scorer in that last game. Than their top scorer's got all season. Doubled it. Counter-attacking play from Everton. Well, the last time we played against a counter-attacking team, we won 7-0, so... Key attacking player is Richarlison. He will try his best, but I don't even know how many goals he's got this season. Has he even scored? He's had 2 goals in 14 appearances. I'm not being funny, boys, but if we don't win this with flying colours, there's questions to be had, I think, about this Manchester United side. I know we've just won by a titanic scoreline, but if we can't do the same to Everton, there's got to be questions had, I think. We'll bring on Inacio this time around. And Maz can get going from the outset. Bowman can come in for a game. I know Kvaratskhelia has been doing really well, but Bowman's back from injury. I want to use him. And you're on the bench. Do I trust Harry Maguire? I don't think I do. I mean, I do, just not in the Premier League. Right then. 4th game of the day. This is the team against Everton. And they've probably seen that we're starting Garnacho again. Omar in goal. Cariola and Mazraoui as the fullbacks. Martinez and Inacio as the centre-backs. Mainu and Ugarte as the CDMs. Fernandes at cam. Garnacho off the left. After a history-making performance, can he follow up on it? Bowman off the right. He comes back from injury to get a start at Old Trafford. And Højlund at striker. So at Old Trafford then, for potentially Everton's funeral, it is Manchester United versus Everton. Well, good luck, Everton. I don't really know what to tell you. Rajkovic in goal making his debut. Diouf, Keane, Shures, Healy, Seavold, Artur, Serrano, Goke, Vanner, and Andrade. It's pretty much Richarlison. I don't want to call them Andrade. It's pretty much an exact opposite of the team that got put in the predicted lineup. It's a good Everton team, so it shouldn't go down in relegation, but I don't know. I feel like I missed the performance of the season based on what you sent in Discord. You missed history, unfortunately, but obviously it'll be uploaded, and I'll maybe even make just a mini video of just that performance, just that second half against Fulham. I'll maybe make a mini video out of that, because that was fucking mental. Poor defending from me, and Everton have the first opportunity. Paul Wanner is a signing. Yeah, it's a decent signing. For a smaller club, it might be one I would go for, but for United, we don't need him. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They know they need to get onto Garnacho quickly. Bowman. Oh, it's good by Rajkovic. Yeah, Garnacho. It's a warning. If the ball goes to Garnacho, it's probably already 1-0. Unfortunately, there he didn't get the shot off. Passed it to Bowman, who got on target at least. Bowman returning from a minor injury, but still an injury nonetheless. Let's hope it's not a serious one next time. Hope there's no serious injuries for Roman Bowman. Ever. They're not allowed. Why didn't it switch to Martinez? Why didn't it switch to Martinez? Well, fucking Pigeon scored past us. Third goal in 15 games for Richarlison, which is, you know what? It's fair enough, I suppose. We've only just, like, beaten them 7-0 the last game. It makes perfect sense for us to go 1-0 down. It's the first goal that Jean Oman has conceded. His near post as well. He should be doing better. But it's the first concession for Oman. Richarlison, third goal of the season for a relegation threatened Everton. One of my mates has played against Garnacho in a youth match. He's a centre back and he pushed him onto the floor. Go on. Let that man know. Let Garnacho know that he can't get past everybody. Well, Everton have shut up Old Trafford as we know it. Garnacho, Højlund. Right. That might go down as one of the shortest leads a team has had in career mode. Instant response. Another contribution for the star boy. Højlund bags for the first time in what feels like forever. I've absolutely mishit that as well. Rajkovic should be doing better. Well, talk about response time. If you're ever having a medical emergency, don't send an ambulance, send Manchester United, because the response time is insane. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, I've really fucked it. Oh, Richarlison. It wasn't Richarlison, was it? It was Wanner. Nearly makes it 2-1. I've heard the rumours that if you call 999, you end up with United. Never been a better response time in, like, the world. This team, well, I say this team, the one man, has just taken my breath away today. We started off this episode like shit. Barely beat, well, we didn't beat Cardiff, barely got past Swansea. Then we say, alright, Fulham, they might be a bit more of a challenge. They weren't a challenge. 1-0 at half time, with Kvaratskhelia getting the only goal. 45 minutes later, Garnacho has 6 and Man United has 7. Like, not only did he do it in one game, he done it in one half. Which just adds even more insanity to the... Minu, what are you doing? Adds even more insanity to the record. Well, never... Oh, great save, oh man. Everton are on us today. Never has a man in the Premier League ever scored 6 in a single match. And it hasn't happened in real life. Obviously, it's only happened in career mode. Maybe you had it in any of your career modes if anyone's done a career mode who's watching. Like if there's career modes you've done, maybe you've had it where 6 goals has happened for one player. because they're just that fucking good. But never in the Premier League, in this timeline, has it happened. Till now. Highland, oh, yeah. Yeah, Healy was watching that with his life. Because if that goes through to Garnacho, it's scenes. It's over. Again, though, I've always struggled against relegation sides. I'm not calling Everton a relegation side for anyone's an Everton fan. They're in the relegation spots, is what I'm more meaning. Bowman sends him. Ran out of room. Ran out of room. I panicked, honestly. I should have just lashed it. Oh, wow. Tour. Once a Liverpool man. Now on the other side of Merseyside. It's a ball off me. Maz. Highland won't find him. Been a little bit less from us. To be fair, we always seem to be like a second half team, so maybe Garnacho scores 6 in the second half again. Repeats the feat. I doubt it, but you just don't know, do you? Garnacho into Highland. Tackled. How have you pulled off the coup of the entire nation of Oman? Well, basically, 140 million talks. I didn't realise it would get so many people. I thought we'd just get the one goalkeeper, but we've done the whole thing. What's up, Izzy? Welcome. You've just missed the most generational performance from one player of all time. I will obviously make it a highlight. You can go back and watch it on Twitch, or maybe even put it on YouTube as well, because it's just that fucking ridiculous. Obviously it'll be part of the episode, but like as a solo video. Garnacho. I've shot, but he's fake shotted instead, which is fair enough, I suppose. Not actually what I asked to do. But Everton managed to close him down. Vanner. We get past Martinez. Doesn't. On him the whole time. Well, to put it simply, Garnacho scored 6 in a game. Garnacho put 6 past Fulham in one game, and even more than that, he scored 6 in one half. I'm presuming if you're new, you would say, yeah, put the difficulty up a bit. Your world class is too easy. But we struggled before that against championship sides in the cups, so it's, I don't know, maybe it's just a Fulham thing. But I've never had it. I'm going to keep going on about it for the rest of the episode because it genuinely is just mind-boggling to me. Never had it where 6 people. I've gone for a different tactic there. 6 goals been scored by one person in a match. Oh, Bowman. Good movement. Good play by United. Patient play by United. Shot saved by Rajkovic, who's still competent goalkeeper at this stage in career mode. Joined Everton in just this transfer window now from Saudi. Don't remember which club, so I'm just saying Saudi. No offense to Saudi. Onwards, down the line goes Bowman. Well, not quite actually. Still doesn't just yet have the pace. He's definitely a work in progress, but that work in progress is doing very well. Full offence to Saudi, what do you... Well, okay. But, like, if there's any Saudi viewers, I mean no offence. If there's no Saudi viewers, I mean full offence. Right? We'll just cover all bases. Only 1-1 at the break, which is kind of a downside of coming off a 7-0 win. Any other result just seems tiny. Even if we were winning 2-1, it would just not seem enough. Richarlison scoring to put Everton ahead. Only his 3rd goal of the season, but Højlund instant response. And Garnacho with the assist. Been a bit quiet today compared to the other game. But he's never going to hit heights like that again. I don't think, anyway, I don't think Garnacho will score 6 in the game again, but you just don't rule it out. 57-43 in terms of possession. Everton have been holding that ball like it's a newborn baby. 5 shots to 4, and 1.1 expected goals, 0.4 in favour of us. Somehow we're not leading. But Everton beating Oman at near post for his first conceding of his Man United career, which I'm not surprised about because he was going to concede at some point. I just wished it would have been a better goal, to be honest. Højlund man of the match for us so far. Garnacho, another contribution. Richarlison's their best player as well. Wanner getting the assist. He's up to a 76 now. On his way up. Don't know what his potential is. Well, one more game after this. in, I believe, the Champions League. I think it's LASK. Either that or it's... No, it is that. It is the Champions League game, because after that it's the Manchester Derby. And, yeah, when this man's on... Oh, he's tried again. It's a good save, though. When Garnacho's on flames, even Manchester City, I don't know if they'll have the answer to the question. How do you stop Alejandro Garnacho? We won't find out till potentially tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know how many more streams there'll be this week, actually, because tomorrow and Thursday, working. Friday, well, Friday and Saturday I'm off, but I'm busy with family, so again, I don't know how many more there's going to be this week. I'd put a handy number of 2 down, but maybe a 3, I don't know. Bowman. Oh, Roman Bowman. Oh, just put on a show then, why don't you? He could have shot it before, but he was like, nah, let's just put a little fucking swaz on it. Put a bit of skill on it. Well, he's like, yeah, I could shoot here, but nah, we'll turn him back again. Roman Bowman. Full United squad player now, there is no doubt in my mind. Ahmad's already gone out on loan, which means Bowman gets at least the rest of the season. I say at least the rest of the season. I don't plan on ever parting company with Roman Bowman again. If we can handle his development here now, get some pluses on him and that, get the stats all the way up, there is no way, no, I can't fucking speak, no reason why this man can't be generational. The fact that he had such a good name when he came in and had incredible potential as well. The stars aligned when we fucking brought in Bowman, didn't we? Oh, here we go. It's just unfair. It's just unfair. Oh, mate. Is there grounds for a difficulty change, or even at least a sliders change? Because I don't even think sliders will stop this man. It's another goal for Alejandro Garnacho. It is 7 goals in the past 2 games. I should just give Everton a reprieve and bring on Rashford, shouldn't I? Saving Rashford though for LASK. Oh man, great save. 17 goals in 20 matches for Garnacho. Is Roman Bowman secretly Italian? He might just be. He's got that sauce about him, doesn't he? Oh man, again. Martinez off the line. It's not away. Still not away. Martinez gets it away in the end. As far as go, okay. Artur tries one from range. It's always seen by Oman. Everton have Ipswich next. Might be slightly easier, as that's a relegation 6-pointer. They're playing against a United team who have a secret weapon that can't be nerfed, really. Bruno's overhit that. Yeah, we'll bring on Rashford. It's just kind of a mercy thing right now, rather than Garnacho being insane. Just a mercy to Everton. I don't feel like bullying them too much, and we'll bring on De Ligt for an Asio as well. Just a mercy for Everton. Not what I mean. I mean, like, he's a Bowman, it's Roman. Oh, I get you. Yeah, right, I get you. Because Roman. Yeah, took me a second. I'm not the smartest. That was a good one, actually. I didn't actually pick that up. Usually I see shit like that, but no. I think that he might be secretly Italian anyway. Who knows? But I still maintain he's got that sauce. Hodge comes on for Everton. I don't know who went off. Presuming a winger, because he's a winger, isn't he? It'd be whoever, or Hauge, sorry, not Hodge. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Norway. Butchering that name. So the scene's not even Norwegian. Nico Serrano on as well. I don't know if he was already. He's up on that wing. Up in my grill. Bobby. Bowman. Bruno. Hoyland. Rashi. It might not be a mercy to play. Well, I mean, it might not be a mercy to play against Rashi, but when you've just played against Garnacho, I think it's probably a little bit of a help. Bruno can't get a shot off. Could have been 4-1 off the rebound, but I couldn't fucking get the shot off. Martinez, Cadiolo, Rashford. It's not the pass that I wanted there. Well, it is. It's just not the execution. Cadiolo. Well, I mean, it's another good performance. It's not quite 7-0. But there's only very rare occasions we're going to get a score of that magnitude. And there's only going to be very rare occasions we get such generational performance from one player. Bowman could find Hoyland to make it 4. And Hoyland will make it 4. Good play. Bowman gets a contribution to add to his collection. Hoyland has found his shooting boots again. If the game actually had him as a Thailand, he'd probably be even better. Well, yeah. He'd be 83 rated by now, something like that. But homegrown talent that is as good as Bowman. I wasn't really going to bring the Youth Academy into too much kind of focus this part of this career mode because it's Man United. You kind of already have the players, you just need to develop them and then sign world-class players. But every time I do a Man United career mode, there is a youth player breakthrough. FIFA 22, it was Finlay Alexander, who I do miss like fucking crazy because he was generational, and I can't remember if he was a Youth Academy or if it was a regen that we signed. I think he was Youth Academy. We never got to see the full potential of him because the career mode ended too quick. And then we had FIFA 23, Jabu Shabalala. Never really had the rating because again, the career mode ended too quick. But Shabalala, even though he wasn't high rated, didn't grow into a phenomenal player. In terms of rating, he was just a phenomenal player in terms of ability. He was like 60, he's about 15, 20 ratings behind the rest of their team. He's about 66 rated, I think, or I think he peaked at about 70 something. And he just created everything. He was like a Bruno Fernandes, but better and South African. And I don't understand what fueled him, but it did. So we got Finlay Alexander, FIFA 22. FIFA 23, we had Jabu. FC 24, I didn't do a United career mode on screen. And off screen, when I did do my United career mode, I don't think really had an academy breakthrough. But in FC 25, we're back on the streaming shit. We're back on the career mode streams. Back on it properly because it's actually a better game and more fun. And we've got Roman Bowman from the academy. You could probably count Zano Man as a generational talent as well, but he wasn't with us and he wasn't through our academy. He came through Atleti's academy. Atletico, that is. But I just don't understand. Oh, was meant for Hoyland. Ref. Never mind, ref, don't worry, continue it. Rajkovic prevents it from being 5. Cariolo. Bruno. Again, Rajkovic just trying to damage limitation at this point. Serrano coming off for McNeil, and I didn't see that on because it went off screen too fast. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's still at Everton? Do you know what, fair player. I didn't even think he was still at Everton. I thought he'd moved. This is just a loan deal. Bowman. I'm happy to run down the clock. We're 4-1 up. 5th goal would be nice, but I'm not going to go for it like full. I also was going to bring on Kvaradona at some point, but I never did. Bruno. Bowman. Obviously, 5'8", it's not going to be easy for him to win an aerial challenge. But yeah, I was going to bring Kvaratskhelia on, I never did. He'll get the fucking Champions League game probably. It's been very Bowmanized this episode in terms of game time because But 2 cup games where Bowman's had the nod. We've had the 1 game with Fulham where Kvaratskhelia got it, and then Bowman got this start, so I think it has to be Kvaratskhelia. Just to avoid disappointment and annoyance from commenters as well as players themselves. Last chance for Everton, will they get one to take with them? They won't. Off target from Hauge, I think. Oh, it's a save. Well, in that case, it's a very good save from Oman to react that fast. I thought it was off target header. Last chance of the day for Everton. Last Premier League game of the day for Manchester United. As we will next have a Champions League game to close it off today. We've hit the heights. We felt some lows. Ball in, held by Oman. Another 3 points on the board. A successful day in the Premier League. What's the difference now between us and top? Because it was, I think, 7 or 8 before. I know City dropped points again. But I'm just curious, have Chelsea overtaken City? Have we closed the gap even further? Is the Premier League still very much on? Højlund brace, Bowman, and of course Garnacho getting involved on the score sheet. Richarlison got the early goal for Everton, but they had a lead for about 3 minutes before we exerted our dominance on them. This club is just too good. If we do win the Champions League this season, I won't be surprised with the talent we've got, but I don't know if we will. It's still elite talent in Europe. I don't want to get ahead of myself. 53 to 47 turns of possession, 12 shots each. Everton did bring it, but we brought it hard, I suppose. That's weird, actually, to word it like that, but you get my point. 3.3 to 1.8 in terms of expected goals. Dub season. Seems to be. We haven't lost in a while. I've said that now. We're going to lose to LASK next, didn't we? A brace and a 9.5 for Højlund. A goal and an assist for Roman Bowman, who registers a 9. Generational talent. But speaking of generational talent, I can't say generational too much because it'll lose meaning of the word. We know Bowman's good, and he will get there, but generational talent only describes one man. Alejandro Garnacho, 8.7 with a goal and assist. A bit less, hectic today from him, and we did give Everton some mercy by bringing the man off. Bruno with an 8.4, Maz with an 8.3, and 2 assists from fullback. Respect for that. Oman did let in his first goal today, but also 6 shots saved out of 7 shots on target, 8.2. Guardiola, solid performance as well. I pressed the wrong button, by the way, there. I didn't intend to do that. Decent ratings all around. Man of the match for them, if you could pick one, is Richarlison. He bagged the goal to put Everton ahead at first and did have opportunities to add to that, but couldn't take them. 7.9. 7.7 for Vanna, who got the assist. 7.7, like I said, 7.5 for Artur. 7.1 for Diouf. And, yeah, bit of a middling performance from the rest. Why are they using Gokai if he's 67? I don't know about that. Interesting. Rajkovic, 5.5. 10 shots, 6 saves, 4 conceded. The problem is, with any of the lower teams in the league right now, they're coming up against the United, who have just, hit a different plane today in the Premier League. But, like, these episodes are so weird, because 4-all against Cardiff. Fucking stupid. Oh my god, City dropped more points. City dropped more points. We'll talk about it in a minute. City dropped more points. Games against teams with fast transitions. Yeah, Bowman done fucking good again because he's my star boy. Well, he's one of my star boys. Do you think Messi and Ronaldo should be classed as centurial talent? Yes. Without a doubt, yes. I would say millennial talent as well, but I just don't know how long. Like, I mean, I know it's 1,000 years, but I don't know anything before, like, what, the 90s, 80s kind of area, so fuck knows. But they are definitely centurial talent. Yeah, Martinez was good. They're definitely generational, without a doubt. Messi, Ronaldo, Centurion. Again, it really depends how far back you go. By degree, probably. I never saw like some Maradona and Pele playing in their prime, so I can't really judge them. Ugarte seems to be getting back to his old self, slowly but surely. Because last season, Ugarte to us is like what Rodri is to City. We can't win without him. New email from United board, expanding our brand, representing an important target for the club. Yeah, right. I'm not being funny. You're going to message me that after we've just battered 2 teams in the Premier League. Okay. So what was the fucking thing again that we had to do? I know one of them was sign North American players. I ain't doing that. Crap about it. Get 5 wins in cup matches. So all we need to do is just beat Gillingham when we play them. That'll get that brand exposure one done. And I don't care about the North American players being signed. So for February, it is Cardiff away where we need to win to try and get to the FA Cup final or Carabao Cup final, and then Gillingham in the 4th round of the FA Cup. But that's not going to happen until next time, I think. I don't even know if both. I don't even know. Do you know what? I don't know anything. I don't even know my own name anymore. My brain has gone to mush. Alright. A lot of energy for everybody in a starting 11, and we'll just performance the ones that don't need it, like a Dallo, like a Kvaratskhelia. And then for the bench, we'll performance everybody. Somehow Stack hasn't got sharpness. I don't exactly know how. Except for the ones that have got the energy thing. Somehow Tory doesn't have sharpness either. I'm very confused. Well, whatever. Onwards then to LASK to end today's episode. Any more offers coming in for any of our players? Matthias De Ligt offer from Inter Milan. Again, come to me in the summer. We may have a little chin wag. But De Ligt did get Team of the Year. So his valuation is going to go up a massive amount, in my opinion. What I'm saying is, there's 2 offers. Newcastle 62 and Berardi, not a chance. Inter Milan have been more inclined to accept their offer for 89.8 million. Again, come to me in the summer. You'd have to offer minimum 100 million, and I might even go on top of that. But it might happen. It might be an opportunity to get somebody in who's a bit faster. But again, I don't want to sell De Ligt. It's just his pace kind of puts me off a little bit. Newcastle United tried to sign De Ligt. Seems offers were Berardi in 62 million, but we said nah, fam, and we said the same to Inter Milan. Atletico won, Dortmund won. I'm glad I sent Ahmad to Lazio because Dortmund are in the Champions League. They could face us. Lazio aren't in any Europe. Højlund makes Team of the Week. Somehow Bowman doesn't. Somehow Garnacho doesn't. I'm assuming Martinelli and Palmer just have better weeks, which is fair enough. Walsh joins PSG from Barcelona. That's one of the women's transfers. It's really weird. It's really, really weird how much different the transfer fees are in the women's football. Because 260k would get you probably a League 2 player in men's. Palace and Villa drawing 2-2. Højlund with 28 contributions in 20 matches. Mantella has gone to Bournemouth from Palmeiras for 28 mil. And Fulham want to come in for Højlund. I'm not surprised. But would they not rather come in for Garnacho after he put 6 past him? Chelsea beat Leeds. After a great performance in the match against Everton, Højlund is named player of the match. Højlund was in superb form for Manchester United. Scored a brace of guys side for 4-1 win against. Why does he always say Arsenal? Why does it always say I'm beating Arsenal? I swear every week when it says they score a certain amount of goals, it says Arsenal again. I'd be happy to beat Arsenal every week, but it wasn't Arsenal who we beat. It was Everton. 4-1 win, and yeah, I don't see Everton climbing out the relegation zone anytime soon with their form. Premier League looks like this now. And I don't think we're going to be playing it again today. Manchester City have been knocked off the top of the table. Well, that changes the landscape. Because now we're not. Well, we still are chasing Man City, but Man City aren't the ones at the top. Chelsea are. Chelsea are the ones at the top of the mountain. We're the ones that need to still knock them off now. Liverpool lost 3-0 to Arsenal. Absolutely fantastic. Southampton drew with City. I'm assuming Chelsea beat whoever they play. Yeah, they beat Leeds. I think it could be fun to do a career mode on players with random alt positions. It would be a definite. It'd be an idea. It'd be a really fun idea, but it would be really difficult to get success, I think. Of course, next time we come back to the Premier League, we face Man City. It won't be today, but it'll open next episode. And a win against them would mean we'd only be within 1 point of Manchester City. And we'd only hand them their second loss of the season in the Premier League, but it's gone from looking probably not like a Premier League title retain to it's definitely on. It's definitely on to happen. But again, let's focus on the task at hand, which is not the Premier League today. It is, in fact, the Champions League. We are in 7th. Other teams have played around us, that's why. With a win today, we could go up to 4th. I don't know how the head-to-head or goal difference or whatever works, so we might not. Leverkusen, Inter, and City winning all their... Well, unbeaten still in this phase. Monaco could still win and get back up there. We could as well. Club Brugge as well. There's a lot on the line here, but basically, a win is what we need. And I believe the last game, if I'm not mistaken, is against Sociedad, who I don't even think are in the top 24 right now. They're in 28th. LASK are just inside. If we can get 2 wins, that would be fucking ideal. I don't think we'll finish top of the phase, which is fine, but top 8 is where we want to be. For example, how you'll can play centre back and striker. Can he? I'm going to fact check this. See if you're lying to me. I spelled it wrong. Ignore me. Right. Send it back. Oh my god, he can. What? You know what? That's versatile as fuck, to be honest. Send it back and striker. 61 shoot, 63 defending. It's actually, yeah, you know what? Fair play. I didn't know there was somebody who could do that. Right, okay. Anyway, focus on task at hand. Let's go talk to the media first. Yeah, Hoyland, celebrate him. I don't know if he's going to start this match, but we'll celebrate him. I wonder what his rating is, considering he's young with some potential in Season 1. Yeah, in this save, it's not quite worked out, but I don't know. It could be a project. If he's got a good amount of potential, dynamic potential can carry him. What I would do, probably, is I'd move him to striker and see how many goals he can get. Yeah, we'll encourage him because I don't want to get complacent. If I celebrate him, he'll get complacent. And Leech Chat, we'll encourage him. We'll encourage him. If it fucking lets me click it. There we go. Don't want him getting too complacent. Right then. His potential has dropped to 72, big rip. I mean, dynamic potential can still carry it a good amount. Oh, man. Well, we go then. Let's see what LASK have. Well, not much by the looks of it. I think we should win this. But again, 5 back. Technically a 3 back, but it will go into a 5 back when they're off the ball. It could be a tricky one still. Seaman handling goal. Andrade, Zieris, and Maxi's a back 3 with Zieris captain in the side. Renner and Flecker as the wide midfielders, or wing backs, depending on how you look at them. Jovicic and Horvat as the centre mids. Usor off the left. Lubicic off the right. Entrup at striker. Caceres, Tavares, Wallenmark, probably pronounced that wrong, Bello, Tibidi, Mustafa, and Capado as the bench players. 2 wins and 3 losses in the last 5 games in the UCL. Wing play. Andrade is a key defensive player. Horvath and Usor is the key attacking players. And their best players so far in the tournament looks like it's Lubicic, who has been put on the wing despite the fact he's a striker. What's his pace like? It's decent. It might be a Luke Shaw game today then, perhaps. Yeah, it seems like he is the one that's kind of done the sticks then for them. I thought he had 75 in FC, but apparently only had 71. You know what? He's got even better then. He's improved between the games. Which is good, but it'll still be it'd still be fun to do, but it'd be a long road, I think. If there was mods where you could put him back to like 16 or 18, then it might be a bit more fun, but there's no mods in console, which is stupid. Anyway, focus on the task at hand. This is going to be a stupid idea. This is going to be a... What the fuck? Oh, yeah, he got sent off. Never mind, I do remember. Anyway, this is going to be a stupid idea. Gillet goes in goal. After the performances against the Welsh sides, it's a very, very bad idea, but do you know what? It should be okay. Maz... In fact, I might as well just go second team sheet and edit that. Only, I can't use fucking Maguire because he's been suspended. For an incident that wasn't a red card, might I add. But... neither here nor there, I suppose. Toure comes in for Maguire. Switch them across. Shaw, Toure, Euro, Maz. Stack could have a fucking run out as well. Why not? Got his first goal today as well. Big up for him. Minor, Baldanzi, Xerxes, Rashford, Kvaratskhelia. Sounds about right to me. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Well, when's the next time Gillet's going to play? Could be a while. We'll give him this one. Fuck it. If it fucking goes wrong, I'll take the hit. But I'm hoping the defence is good enough that we can sort it out. And really, it's just going to be on Minu to try and prevent them. But we'll see. If it's fucked up, do you know what? Just in case I lose my mind with the guy, well, for the first time ever, we're going to take a centre back with us, or a goalkeeper with us. Delict gets to rest, Nasser gets to rest, Martinez can be an option. Just in case. We're pretty much guaranteed. A win today would guarantee it. And we've only got Sociedad after this, and they're in 28th. So I'm reckoning we should be alright. If he does fuck up, then we'll just use Oman for the last game. Gillet in goal, Shaw and Bazrai as the fullbacks, Shaw with the armband today, Toure and Yoro as the centre backs. Minu and Stack as the centre defensive midfielders. Baldanzi at cam, Rashid off the left, Kvaratskhelia off the right, and Xerxes at striker. It's been a lot more of the rotated side getting chances today because of the cup matches. So they've had a lot more spotlight, and some of them have done well with it, some of them have struggled. But the final game today is at the Stadion Neder. I doubt it's their actual stadium, but it's LASK versus Manchester United. Yeah, I'm going for it because we've got 2 teams that are just outside. Well, this team is just inside the top 24, but Sociedad are just outside it. And at the very least, we've confirmed playoffs. So if we do bottle it, we've got playoffs. We can't fall out of the top 24. And yeah, a win here would confirm top 8. So that's where we're at. The Raiffeisen Arena is what it says on Google. I'm not pronouncing that right, am I? The Raiffeisen Arena. Hosting this one. LASK is in Austria. I was going to say Australia. Is my brain on? I didn't know it was in Austria. Why not? And I read fucking league tables at the end of every season. I still didn't know that. Imagine if those kids could become youth academy players. That would be a weird addition, but it'd be quite fun. But by the end of 15 years of career mode, it'd only be about, what, 22, 23, so it's kind of like, is it worth it? Alright then, the squad for the boys in red look like this. We've got plenty of options on the bench if it goes wrong. And if it goes right, of course, we qualify automatically for the knockout round. And we get a good bit of break before we get to around the 16 match. If we bottle it any old fucking way, we'll have 2 more games that I don't really want to have to play. So, if we can get it sorted today, that would be great. If not, if we somehow bottle it against LASK, we've got Sociedad. And if we bottle it against them and we somehow fall into playoffs, I might cry. We're in the snow here in Austria. Ball is in, ball is out. Rashi, Mainu. Loves to hit these from range. Oh, it wasn't a bad hit at all. Gonsalves, I think, can go for them. Saves it. Open my drink real quick. Oh, never mind. They're doing the corner already. I thought it was going to do animation. I'm not opening my drink real quick. Baldanzi's going to call... Is that Luke Shaw coming close? Yeah. Alright. Boom. It's an alright ball. Rashford can knock us down. Stack doesn't know, but does win it back. Rashi tried to find Xerxes. It's away. I hate playing in the snow. Maybe should have gone with Oman, because I hate playing in the snow. I know the ball's different colours of snow, but I still find it difficult to see it. Ref, will you fucking, like, tell it to fuck off? Oh, way. But yeah, we win. We pretty much. I mean, I don't know if it's mathematic yet, but it should be. Oh, bollocks. Great save, Shirley. I got fucking played there a little bit, I can't lie. And again, I can't believe I'm saying this, but unless Euro gets some potential, like dynamic potential carries him a little bit, I'm quite happy to part ways with him. Because for whatever reason he's maxed out at 82, I don't really know why. Kvaratskhelia can go, if he could, that'd be great. Baldanzi with the ball now, but I'm waiting for the Kvaratskhelia run. There it is. Just didn't make enough ground. Rashford can't win that. Again, it's a bit of a rotated team, but you have to think as well, in just 4 days' time, it's the next game is the Manchester Derby, so we've got to be planning for that. We've got to have everybody ready for that. Battle stations for next episode. That's another reason I kind of rotated it a little bit. You've got to put that into perspective. So, alright, should do enough here. Has done. Chelsea lead. Moises Caicedo. Will they manage to find the route in? They're outside the playoffs like at the moment. A win for them and a loss for LASK would obviously put Chelsea into the playoffs. I don't know how far it would go. But it would be in the playoffs. In fact, they might be in the playoffs anyway. Mainu makes tackle and falls over. That's useful. Bardona. Xerxes. Oh. Well read. Shaw wins header. Rashi. Oh, will you just fuck off? I know it's the whole point is to defend, but... Oh, give me the ball! I've slid there a minor and it didn't work. Shaw's got a knock. That's... Do you know what? The fact that it's taken 2.5 years for him to get injuries, honestly, great. Great block by Lenny Yoro. And an awful pass from Lenny Yoro. Good block again. Oh, it could have deflected in, but Gilly holds. You know what? Even if it is a draw here today, it still puts in as a good spot. I don't want to just accept a draw. I'd like to win. But I've gone very rotated because we've got the Manchester Derby up next. Baldanzi could have been looking for Xerxes there, looked for it himself. Xerxes did run offside like a twat, so he had to kind of improvise a little bit there. Corner United. Oh, that's good. Nice cold energy drink to wake you up and get you ready for the day. Baldanzi. Shaw. Inside. Xerxes. Oh, you're a fucking pillock. Whoever did that. Whoever did that for LASK, I'm not very happy with you. Alright, Maz. Lovely. As they don't commit too far, but you've committed them well enough. 3 shots each for the boys on either side. I thought I switched off Maz, it would cover that man, but it didn't. It's alright, Euro gets it all day long. Well, the boys can do whatever they like in this one, to be honest, because the title thumbnail is already confirmed. They might even get a mini video of its own. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. That's so bad from me defensively. And I'm not going to lie, I can't see the ball that well and it's really pissing me off, to be honest. My vision is fucking annoyingly bad. It's like bad and it annoys me. Well, I fucked up with defence and then the keeper takes about 4 business days to come out of his net. You might have been right, Izzy. I maybe should have got guaranteed round 16 first. Lubicic with a goal. We can't lose to Lask. Lock in, you cunts. Excuse my language, but fucking oh my, yeah. I said lock in, you. Xerxes, have you ever heard of the onside rule? It's where you stay onside for a pass minute. Who's ever heard of that? That was from Minu. Obviously hasn't gone to big Cobs. Otherwise we've been fine, but he's run out of room. Am I going to get an option? Yep, Minu. Oh, sorry, Rashford. Why's Rashford going that far back? Interesting. Rashford wants to stay left back or something. Minu. But I had to run because both Shaw and Rashford were at right back. Stack didn't make a fucking option. Offside. Ignores the Mazraoui foul, that's good. I may have rotated too much. This is still one of the elite competitions. Even if the team we're playing isn't as well known. You know what, I half knew it was going to happen. But Euro does well. Get it back. Thing is, we haven't really created anything because the passes just aren't going to the right players. I'm trying to keep my composure, but it's really pissing me off a bit, to be honest. Baldanzi. Just gets caught up with. I bet you that Marion kid's got less pace than Baldanzi as well. Maybe we should have kept some first team players in for this one rather than rotating it to fuck. Please tell me you're onside. He is onside. It's history making. Joshua Xerxes onside. have that. Oh, I can't say have that against an Austrian team. That's kind of sad, isn't it? But at least we've equalised for the break. Is that the Baldanzi, Xerxes link up again, or is it Kvaratskhelia that gets assist? I don't fucking know. I don't really care. All I know is that we're equal. Right before half time as well. It might have been Rashford. Somebody assisted it. Somebody passed it to Xerxes, and it went in the goal. We'll see at half time anyway. 6 goals in the Champions League for Xerxes. That looks really good until you realise that 4 of them came against Midtjylland in one game. I mean, he's still decent, but 1-1 at the break. We just need to fucking play good. It's not that LASK have been that great, it's that we have been wank. Ljubicic with the goal for LASK with the equaliser coming from Xerxes. But yeah, again, we've not been good. They've not been good either. It's been a bit of a shitty game, truth be told, all around. We've just not been at our full potential. Obviously, because it's rotated. The 1-1 looks about as fair as it can right now. 50-50 in terms of possession, 4 shots each, 3 shots on target each, 0.9 to 0.8 in terms of expected goals. We've got that slight edge. But yeah, 1-1 seems fair at the moment. Man of the match for us so far, Baldanzi. He did get the assist. It's a Baldanzi, Xerxes link up working once again. Man of the match for them is Valemark, who got the assist for the Ljubicic goal. Bit of a stinker from some players though. Isak, Toure, Anton Stack, and Marcus Rashford stinking up the gaff so far. But again, everyone's been pretty stinky because 1-1. So I'm not going to just pick on 3 players who are below 6 rated just because they're below 6 rated. Everyone's been a bit fucking woeful. The reason Stack doesn't get many games, had 2 in a fucking episode today, man. Like, he'd probably be shocked. He'll probably get more as well. We've got Gillingham coming up. Cardiff are probably just going to go full 11 as best we can. I think my reading sometimes with the defence is so fucking woeful. Chile does really well. I should have that red with Yoro though. Baldanzi. Kvaratskhelia. There was a bit for Rashford, but of course it's got to Xerxes. Rashford was definitely more space, and it's definitely what I aimed for, but either way it should be 2-1, whether it's Xerxes or Rashford taking the shot on. I'll bugger off, kid. Wait, has Botman gone back to Newcastle? Or has he gone from Newcastle? Okay, I'm getting distracted by a transfer. It doesn't concern me. Baldanzi. I love you, mate, but please just get some ball retention into your game a little bit. Fucking hell. Well, I could actually go for the whole team, to be honest, but here's Baldanzi. Oh, can I get the ball? Thank you, Yoro. I'm not blaming anyone there because we fucking made 2 interceptions and oh, Luke Shaw. He's walked the injury off, but he's also walked his brain off as well, apparently. Rest on 5.8. Why is the player watch only 56 minutes in getting announced? Can be Toure? Yep, cheers. About 3 businesses too late, but that's what it is. Good save, Gillet. Maz can drag it away. I'm really struggling to see the ball. I genuinely, like, dead ass. I know it's excuses, but I've also got bad vision, so it's also correct. Xerxes picked out. Oh, it's a great save. It's a great ball from Baldanzi as well to pick out the run. Minu presses really well. Rashi. Xerxes again, he's on. Can he return the favour? He can, Baldanzi. He can return the favour. I got a little bit concerned there because I was going to shoot with Xerxes, but I thought, well, Baldanzi's making a run for the middle. Let's return the favour. And once again, the Baldanzi-Xerxes link-up works wonders. Seems to be an underrated duo of mine. Xerxes into Baldanzi, who places it past the keeper, who could be doing better, honestly. But I don't give a fuck. Kind of wrong-footed him, to be honest, actually. 2-1 Manchester United. It's a bit of a low-key affair after the events of today, but fine by me. Just chilling. We've been quite lucky with the Champions League group stage games, to be honest. There's only been one team who I would really say was a fucking problem, and that was Dortmund. We did lose to, or we drew to Braga, I think it was as well. But they weren't a problem, I just played shit. Probably somebody I'm forgetting. Atletico, they were difficult, but we beat them. That's how we fucking found our new goalkeeper. Like we beat them, but he was good for them. PSG leading over Young Boys. They need to try and save their campaign here. Minor, Shaw, Rashi. Well, his pace should send him through, but this game doesn't reward pace sometimes. Cardona should, yeah, I was going to say he should put it away, but it didn't go where I wanted. That's why I said yep. I was like, yeah, it's not going where I want. Bello on for Tibity. 20 minutes left. I probably won't make many changes. Oh, Xerxes! Oh, I got a second header. Rashi! Oh, shoot that ball! Should be alright to see this out now, but again with the passing, I'm just not sure. Oh, do you know what then? Maybe I'll just fucking go fuck myself, you know? I put the foot in, get the ball, and the game's like, yeah. You know what, you said that, now you're going to be fucking proven wrong, mate. Fucking bollocks, man. It's absolute bollocks. I say something, the game's like, yeah, right, cool. We'll just ignore that. I'm not blaming Chile at all. I'm blaming the fact that I can't see the fucking... It doesn't help I can't see the fucking ball here. I don't even know where it's gone. It's a good finish, actually. Low, hit hard. Chile could maybe do a bit better, but it's still a good shot. I hate this fucking snowy weather on this game. I really do. For someone who has bad vision to begin with, it just obscures it even more. Well, you know what, if we draw, it just makes it a bit interesting, doesn't it? Then again, if we just win, it would be a problem. Apparently Gonçalves is going to be the best goalkeeper in the world now. Ball in is not going to happen. I'm just going to play it short. Well done, Zeke. Oh, just jump! Sure. Rashi. Please just burst through and score. Burst through and score! Thank you, Rashford. You've done something. Oh, man. Will that do it, or will we concede again? I don't... do you know what, honestly? I'm not backing us holding on. I just don't see it, because I can't see the fucking ball for the best of times. It's a bad excuse, I know, but it's an excuse that's valid because my eyesight is shit. I've got my glasses on, before people say, put your glasses on. And the ball is a different colour to the snow, so I shouldn't really have too much problems, but I just do. Don't ask questions. I just need to not fucking lunge in every fucking time as well, to be honest, I think. Might help the fucking proceedings. Tavares coming on for Valamark. Surprised because Valamark's had a really good game. Off target. Toure tried to block it. Maybe it was a block, I don't know. Chev with a shot. Nah, it went between Toure and Yoro. Wrong side of the post. Xerxes. Oh, you stop swearing. Well, I don't need to stop swearing because I'll do what I like, but I need to stop unnecessarily swearing at my players when it's not within their control. That was within their control, but you could smell that coming from miles off. Like, it's not even funny how sometimes this game just does script. It just does the script. It's like, yeah, you know what? We'll make it interesting. No way on planet Earth should Maz lose that header, but because it's the 89th minute, he does. Yeah, it's crouch jumped, or something. The cunt's got 55 heading accuracy, but of course he scores a header in the 89th minute to equalise it. I'm not saying anything about scripting too much, but you know what? Well, I actually did blatantly just say it was scripting, but shut the fuck up. It is. It is scripting. We've got one more run. Rashford. Script that. Oh, it's saved. I was going to say script that because I was going to score, but it's saved. I think Xerxes picked up a knock, which is fantastic news. Oh my god. No, if they're going to fucking win this, I will not play this game again, ever. Oh, I can't help but laugh, man. It's the most scripted bollocks you'll have ever seen in your life. It is a load of shit, isn't it? Let's be real. It's just a load of absolute codswallop. Well, we've lost because the game wanted me to lose. There's not really much more I can do there. I lost because the game said I was losing. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. I over-rotated. This guy scored 2 goals today when he hadn't scored before. Just put that into perspective, by the way. This guy hadn't scored all tournament. Scores 2 goals in the 90th minute. One of them is a header. That when he's got 55 heading accuracy, he scores a header. And Xerxes got fouled, but apparently we didn't go back to that either. You know what? This game sometimes bewilders me. I can't complain too much because we've got a 7-0 win today, but I'm not too harsh, to be honest, because we had a good performance in the second half. It's just the game wrote its own story, and I couldn't do much about that, obviously. The script went the way of the opponents. This man did nothing all game, gets 2 attempts at the end, 55 heading accuracy, pitch perfect, whatever. Usor gets a late show because the game wanted him to get a late show. You might assume the mistake was made from me, and yeah, Gilly probably shouldn't have started, but at the same time, when the script is written, you're not going to be able to fucking change the story, are you? The story's there. It's just going to happen for a minute. What can you do? 57 to 43 in terms of possession. 30 shots to 11 in favour of us. But yeah, 4.1 expected goals to 2.5, and yet we're the ones that lost that. Oh, EA. Oh, EA. Please never change. Probably should have had it secure though before that, but that's beside the point. I need to complain about something. 8.6 for Xerxes, he gets a goal and an assist. 8.4 for Baldanzi, he gets a goal and an assist. 8.3 for Rashford, who bagged, and the Shaw assist gets a 7.7 for him. Minu with an 8.2. I'm dumbfounded how this game sometimes works. 9 shots, 5 saves, 4 conceded for Gillet. Was a risk, and it was a risk that didn't pay off because, you know what, I don't know why it didn't pay off. I think it was just unlucky, you know. It definitely wasn't scripting. It definitely wasn't EA favouring one team over the other or anything like that. /S. Lubicic with a goal and assist at 9.4. Valamark with 2 assists at 9.3. Tavares with an assist at 9.1. Usor getting 2 late goals. Yeah, okay. 8.9 for him. And the other goal coming from Mustafa, who gets a 7.2. There was definitely nothing wrong with that match. There was definitely nothing wrong with how that match played out. 11 shots, 8 saves, 3 conceded for Goncalves, who put in a good effort, to be honest with you. But there was definitely, absolutely nothing wrong with that match. Nothing wrong at all. It's almost as if I had it won and the game was like, yeah, hold up, we'll just change the story. Well, ain't done yet then. We'll just go full strength against Sociedad if they've recovered from the Man City game. Again, we never do it the easy way, do we? Unfortunately, that game I didn't really have much control over what was the easy way. In fact, I didn't have much control at all. We had the game won, and then I thought, yeah, this game's going to fucking give him an equaliser, and it did. What I didn't expect was it to give him the winner. You can say that I gave it away or whatever, but I got fouled in the build-up to my attack, and then I didn't get the free kick for it, so... I will blame the fact that I couldn't see the ball as well, but that's just my own fucking personal skill issue, rather than anything to do with the game. And that's what I mean, that's why I don't change the difficulty, because scripting will come in and help them if they need it. Does the ball come under visual? Or is it general settings? No, this is all manager settings. Yeah. Audio's fine. Commentary team randomized, so it mixes up a bit. How do you change the... Can you change the ball? I don't think you can. Sucks a little bit. Forgot what the commentary teams are. So Derek Ray Stewart, randomize. Alright, we'll just go with randomize. Nobody can hear them anyway except for me anyway. Right then, I mean, it kind of... Do you know what? It makes it interesting. We didn't want it to be that easy, did we? It'd be too boring if we fucking did it the easy way. You know, we like a challenge. If that challenge is when the EAFC decides, yeah, you know what, we'll script our way into it. We'll put our name on the fucking team sheet for scripting. In all fairness, I don't know how... Well, not in all fairness. In all honesty, is probably the word I'm looking for. I don't know how much more I can use Gillet because he... I don't know what's happened. Maybe it's the defenders he's got in front of him that are the issue. But he's conceded quite a lot today. And old man's only conceded 1, but he only had 2 games. Whereas Gillet had 3 games and conceded 9, I think it was in the end. The Lit's complaining about games again when he's had pretty much... I don't know. A lot of games is my point. Harry Maguire's available again. I just want to check sign. Kind of centre back appearances quarter of the thing. Nacio's had 25. Martinez had 24. Delit's had 20. So I don't know what the fuck he's complaining about. Torres only had 8. Yours only had 12. Maguire's only had 5. And he scored more than all of them. This fucking career mode. I don't know. Well, whatever. Comes out to the final day and see if we can get through the top 8. Cariolo gets an offer from Leipzig, which will be hastily declined. And up next is the Manchester Derby. We won't be doing that today, though. That'll open next ep. I just want to have a look at the Champions League. We are in 9th. After that. We need one of these teams above to fuck up and us to win. Do you know what? I knew it was going to be fucking bollocks somewhere along the line. It's been a bit of bollocks all day. I just need some consistency from this game and from my team, but mainly from this game, because when I use my full 11, it blows everybody out of the water. When I rotate, the game's like, yeah, this is our chance to step in here. We're looking at this now. We're at the top 8. Inter Milan, Leverkusen, Manchester City already qualified through the top 8. Milan probably just about there. Atletico, Fenerbahce, Frankfurt, and Monaco could still fall out. And there's a couple of teams that still could enter. Manchester United, Athens up there. Fair play to them. Club Brugge, Real Madrid. But anyone on 10 points and below now will be in the playoffs or even out of the playoffs. So Dortmund, PSV, Benfica, LASK, the bastards. Roma, Barcelona, Juventus, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Sporting, Leipzig, Celtic, Liverpool, Sevilla, Midtjylland, Braga, Real Sociedad, PSG, Slavia Prague, BSC Young Boys, Dynamo Kiev, Porto, Ajax, and Zagreb. None of them can get in the top 8. And actually, when you look at it, none of them below, well, Young Boys, Dynamo Kiev, Porto, Ajax, and Zagreb can't even get into the playoffs now. And PSG, Paris Saint-Germain might not get in there. They have to win big on the final day against Milan. Oh, Jesus. Right, well, I don't know them. But we've got Sociedad. With them struggling, they are going to have to go for all-out attempt at getting into the top 24 as well. Which means they'll play like fucking no tomorrow, and it means we'll probably end up staying in the playoff spot. I just don't know. Do you know what? I just don't know. I fucked up, but also the game fucked up by scripting me into a loss, so it is what it is. Weird episode today. A 4-4 draw in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. A 3-1 win over Swansea in the FA Cup third round. A 7-0 demolishing of Fulham with a history-making Alejandro Garnacho double hat-trick. 4-1 win over Everton, followed by a 4-3 loss to LASK, which was 3-2 in the 89th minute, but then the game took over and I had no power. Next time then, it is not going to be easy because we have got Manchester City at the Etihad. We have got Real Sociedad in the Champions League final group stage game, which could determine whether we get top 8 in the end or not. Whether we bottled it, I suppose, is where you put it. Manchester United also then host Aston Villa to end January before we travel to Wales to face Cardiff in the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final and finish off against Gillingham in the fourth round of the FA Cup. It is a very hectic season, and like I said, this might be the most episodic season we have yet with the amount of games we've got, with the amount of things that could happen. So we're just going to do a quick recap because this has been a long stream and I'm low-key, well, not even low-key, I'm high-key hungry, so I'm going to go get some food. Just a quick look around them at the news. Manchester City believe they can mount a title challenge this season. Their credentials will be severely tested in their next match against Manchester United. After a thrilling win for Manchester City in the reverse fixture, Man United will be looking to salvage some pride with a win this time around. Stupinian has gone from Barcelona to Nottingham Forest. It's a weird career he's had because he went from Brighton to Barcelona, I think. Hermansen joins Everton from Leicester for 17 million. Manchester Derby this week. Hernandez, is that Lucas Hernandez? 26 million. Fucking hell. And he's commented on his own post. He's gone to, was it Valencia it said? Yeah, cool, sweet. Anything else on Marstabel? Spurs won. I don't think I care about anything else. US Arsenal to win against Manchester United after a dramatic late goal. LASK 4-3 up. Yeah, it's a stupid one. It really is a stupid one. And I don't think I looked at their ratings, but Ljubicic gets man of the match after a great performance in the match against us, which again is a stupid one. It's very stupid. But it is what it is. Sometimes I did shoot myself. I mean, Izzy was right instantly. I shot myself in the foot. And yeah, it's the way it goes. Interesting, Todibo has been approached from Barcelona. I don't think we're going to bother with Todibo anyway, so don't worry about that. It was just an idea at one point. At some point as well for this window, we're going to go look at the pre-contract players, see if we can get anyone in on a deal, someone who's not signed a contract with a new club, and we can maybe sneak in if it's worth it. I'll take a look at that off screen though. I'm not going to waste your time with it. Premier League looks like this now. Chelsea take top spot, City in second, 1 point behind them. We just sit on 49, but we are ever closer getting into that title race. Only 5 points off the top now with a new contender at the top of the table. FA Cup, I don't know if they've played their teams yet. Anyone's played their games, is what I'm trying to say, but I can't speak. Nobody's played their games yet. We're 3 hours 40 in, lads. My speech is bad at the best of times, but when I've streamed for this long, it's difficult. Carabao Cup, still in the balance as well. We need to beat Cardiff. We can't fucking lose to Cardiff. And Champions League as well now in the balance because I'm an idiot, although partly it's been scripted against me, so it's the way it is. Quick stat check then, and we'll call it a day. And I'm trying to remember where to go. It's right there in front of my fucking face. Take a look at loan growth first, actually, because how well Ali's doing quite well. Hutchinson's getting there. He has slowly grown, you know. Or has he? What did he start at? I think he started at 57. Yeah, no, he has. Dan Gore hasn't really. Amas has had game time and did well against us, but hasn't really grown. Russo hasn't really grown. McDonald hasn't. Teagle Land, unfortunately, hasn't. Awal Ali has a little bit. Barton slowed down. Wheatley is alright. Tam's doing well, and so's Laurent. But of course, the main man right now, Roman Bowman, he's on a fucking great job at the moment. 9 weeks before he gets to 78 rated. Getting close to that inside forward plus plus. And once he does that, we'll chuck him on a playmaker, get the 5-star skill moves, just get him kind of sorted everywhere, innit? Be silly not to. Get him as an all-rounder. Ahmad out on loan at Lazio now for the rest of the season, just to see what he's capable of. Returning from injury, just to see if he can improve in any way. I would still like to keep him around, but I just don't know where he fits into the team at this point. And there's other players that are just, better at the moment. And then looking at the stats then, I think Garnacho's top scorer now after those fucking incredible, that one incredible game. Land update. Quick land update. I do see him here. He is 73 rated. He isn't really growing, which I think I might have fucked up, to be honest, by putting him to a team like Fulham. I think that's on me. But there was not really any other offers coming in, and I maybe should have waited for a better offer, but I think I fucked up here. I could recall him and try and loan him again. What are we thinking? Because he's not getting game time at Fulham. It might be worth retrying him. Yeah, right. Come back then, Tigo. Put you back on the loan list. He's not going to get an armoured field at the moment either, unfortunately. And I did try on a separate save. He might be better. His stats actually lend to being a left winger, but in this save now he's probably too far gone as a centre mid. But when you start a save up, he's actually better as a left winger. But we don't need wingers, so he's not going to go there. We'll put him on a DLP, and we'll loan him out again. I don't think he won't get the plus plus before he goes out on loan again, but we've put him out on loan again because he's not getting game time at Fulham. We'll send him somewhere where he will get guaranteed games, and if we don't find anywhere, maybe we will give him some games towards the end of the season. That's the message saying Teagle Land's back. But anyway, to close out, we'll take a look at the stats for the season so far. Goals have been not a problem, as you can see. Some of these returns have been phenomenal. Garnacho 21 and 9. Hoyland at 18 and 14. Garrett Skelly 17 and 9. Bowman coming back from loan has set the place on fire. 12 and 3. 10 and 8 for Zirkzee as a contribution in games, so he's still valuable. Rashford slowing down a bit. 6 and 6. Is it the swan song for him? Don't know. Maybe we move on Rashford. That could be a huge move, but he's not been bad while he's been playing, so I don't know. Bruno, 5 and 19. Absolutely ridiculous. 19 assists at 32 as well. He isn't slowing down. Maguire with 2 goals as well. Baldanzi with 2. Delit, Mainu, Stack, Inacio, and Shaw all on the score sheet this season as well. But yeah, assists for Bruno. Far clear of everybody else. And Garnacho on 9, Zirkzee 8. Dallo 6 from right back. That's pretty good, isn't it? To be honest with you, 6 for Rashford, 4 for Baldanzi, 3 for Mainu, 3 for Bowman, 3 for Shaw, 2 each for Cariola and Mazurai, 1 for Ugarte, Hulmand, and 1 for Gillet. When did he get that assist? 1 for Euro as well. Right, we're gonna Baldanzi's hit his potential, which is kind of annoying. But I don't think we're gonna move him anywhere because he's still only 24. 23, and yeah, he's got plenty of time. I don't know if that might potential carry him, but he's still always going to be about as an option, I think. I'm wondering if I was wondering if we loan him out. We can't loan him out because he won't grow on loan. It depends what his potential is next year. I wonder if we can maybe move him to a club that would give him more game time. I don't know. There's a lot of thoughts going around in my head. For now, for January, we ain't going to do shit. We're just going to stick with this team till the summer. And we'll make the big decisions when we come around to that, which will probably be in a couple of weeks' time. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up today's episode because I am tired and we're doing alright. But we're just bottling some of the easy games. Although we have made history today with Alejandro Garnacho. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you either tomorrow or Thursday. Enjoy your days. Take care and peace.